We are live.
You're live.
Afternoon, everyone. It's Steve, Oz, Stang. I have to call him Stang. Well, look, I usually call him Mike.
Call me what you want. I can change it if you want.
You called yourself Stang, so I don't want to like confuse the people.
Oh, is that is that like a thing? Like were you getting people calling you Mikey, and then it was like Mikey, and then Mustang, and then you've just shortened Mustang to Stang? Is that how we've got
Stang by a B?
Oh, and they were like, "What happened?" He's like, "Got Stang."
Stang. Yeah.
I got Stang, and then, but it was like a dog. It was like a dog, so his mouth blew up, and like he was, I got Stang. Yeah, and then, and he was trying to meet new people in the workplace, and they were like, "Hello, I'm James. Oh, Stang," and they're like, well, it's nice to meet you, Stang. Or are you like a really bad like Sting and the Police cover band, but you've got like you're Stang. And then your backing band is like the Coppers. So instead of Sting and the Police, it's like Stang and the Coppers.
There you go.
It's just like
that's me busted.
One of those. We should do a "Would I Lie to You" thing. we all come up with a story
of the nicknames.
One of us tells the truth. The viewers have to guess. Let's do that next week.
Yeah,
guys.
I'm called Oz because there used to be a yellow brick road that led to my house.
We're gonna just do this every week.
Every week.
Pick a new nickname.
Why is he called Steve?
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, so welcome. Should I say to the Game Day Live for week 3?
Jazz fingers.
Week 3. We're still online. Come on.
We still have watchers.
People are still watching, so we'll keep going. There's 19 games today. There was a game yesterday between the NFL Academy and what were their names? Rig. That's it. RIG. Rig. The NFL Academy won 49-6. They're going to play them in a reverse fixture in a couple of weeks. I can't remember where Rig are from, but
I was going to say, who are Rig?
Rig are a very successful academy level team from somewhere in Europe, apparently they're quite a small squad, but they've sent players to like Div 1 teams and stuff, so they're very they're high prestige. And they got spanked by our boys at the academy, which is quality.
Good afternoon, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Glad to have you here.
We didn't.
So there's currently 30 students, and Rig looks like it comes from Sweden, is what I'm reading.
Sweden, okay, cool.
So there's 30 students attending Rig Football Academy, and they study in regular classes at the high school level.
So the person that bathes in Gunners. Oh, sorry, I touched the.
Yeah, what are you doing?
We didn't discuss this.
It's always the same. Always the same.
So Oz is in charge of the comments today, I touched the button I shouldn't have done. I'd just like to formally apologise to Oz.
Yeah, I refuse to accept your apology, and I will take it in writing.
Right. So there's we'll do a rundown of the games. One thing I just wanted to this is like a public service announcement. I clicked off of it, so I'm tired. Let me just go into it. So I'm going to share my screen. We've seen this in our live stream chats over the first 2 weeks of this. People keep dropping in fake streaming links, and then people click on it, and it I don't know.
And then people end up giving revenue to Onside Sports, and it's just horrendous. Yeah. Like it's.
So there's one going around today. I'm just going to share my screen.
Steve's just going to pop it in the chat for you to click on. And,
go on to it. Give as much as you can.
Yeah. Yeah. When they ask for a donation, it is for a Patreon link, and you can give as much or as little. Give more.
All right, let's see how this goes. I don't know if it's going to work. No.
Oh, there we go.
God, you've given us a wormhole. You've given us a wormhole.
Sorry, let me remove that and start again.
Screens within screens within screens.
Yeah, this is how you end up with Inception. Did the top stop spinning or not? Bum, bum, bum.
Right. This page. It's been look. So let me just check. I just want to show you a few sort of telltale signs, and this is fairly convincing, right?
Oh, it's live. Can we watch the Bombers versus the Mustangs?
Bombers, Mustangs, Hereford, Glasgow, and it's got some teams twice, right? But if you like, the name isn't any official account. It's the only videos they've got. If you click on videos, oh, there's even more. It's the only videos they've got. When you click about, it tells you there when they joined, which was less than a week ago.
6 days.
There's a lot of red flags here, and just want to show you sort of things to look for, right? And when I click on one of them, let's say I click on this one.
Is this where the screen goes black?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. What it's doing there is it's trying to get me to click on the link in the description. So they're going to just have this live streaming for the next couple of hours and pointing people towards this. Look, they're telling you it's a legal broadcast of the match. So it's just, like, and they try to use loads of try to get hold of metadata. Sorry, add metadata so that when you search, you're likely to be drawn to this site. I've reported it. I don't know how long it's going to take to come down. But, if you see any sort of links like this, oh, look, it's ended. Maybe it's been taken down. That would be great. But, I just wanted to point out, like, some telltale signs, right? Because that I'm not, like, it does look sort of convincing, but when you click into it, and you can safely click into a YouTube video, but what they're trying to do is use that YouTube video to leverage you away from YouTube to this link here. So do not click on that link.
It's a sad world when ad scammers are providing better streaming quality than the national body.
Zinger!
They're doing more.
Like, I mean, that looks fucking legit. Like, they're not even showing a game, and you're still advertising it. Like, and that's still better than what BAFA's doing for the sport. I'll put a quid in the jar. I don't care.
Quid.
What a sad state of affairs.
Should we have a look? So this week, I went a bit all out, and I got 10 of the whole of our team apart from Cam, which is 10 people, to do predictions.
Do you know how I know I'm out of touch, right? When you put that graphic up to show, I looked at it, I was like, who the fuck are all these people?
If you paid attention to our Microsoft Teams, you would see all of them.
What's Microsoft Teams?
Yeah, exactly. Right. So, Mark said, I realised one actually looked. One I actually looked, but I just saw YouTube. It was around last year. Yeah, so it's just for some reason it's being a bit weird. Thanks, Cal,
we need to update. We need to update the ticker. Thank you, Cal.
So that's it. That's my intro done. It's your turn now. Should we go through the
Let's have a look at the picks.
What's going on here? Oh, I'm in edit mode. Sorry.
Oh, Steve. Oh.
It's not even like that. What the hell's going on? Right, I'm gonna refresh this.
And Jeff, thank you. I also love my optimism.
My name's Jeff. Right, so. I shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that.
Just pretend I know these people. Go on. Who's Chris? Sorry, Chris.
So Chris
I don't care. All I know is that the official North Ants Knights, their Twitter has just come out and said no Fire Ants football today, so spending Sunday watching the boys. #Gameday Live. What up North Ants Fire Ants?
Alright, North Ants.
Quality.
But Chris on that first one, Aberdeen Roughnecks versus Dumfries Hunters, no pick. I didn't realise that was an option.
Chris is the head coach of the Aberdeen Roughnecks.
Oh,
it's Chris
that makes
Breen.
more sense.
So Chris and Sean
Breen.
Oh, Chris Breen. Right.
So that's some bullshit then that he won't even back his own team.
Well, that's what I thought, but he doesn't want to rattle any cages. No, I get that. Like, I'm happy for people to defer, like if they don't want to pick a game, But Hayden, for example, I don't know. Well, you would have seen this in the chat. Hayden knows nothing of Britball. He knows about Uniball because he just played his first season. He's doing, I think he's doing journalism or something like that. So he's got involved. And he said, look, I don't know how to do these picks. I'm not sure, Steve. And I said, just look at the two team names and pick your favourite. And that's what he did. So that's why Hayden's come out with, like, he's the only person that's picked the Spartans over the Falcons. He's the only person that's picked the Aztecs over the Warriors.
So does that mean?
And he got some love for it. If you look at, I don't know if you can see it here, Hayden's strategy. We love Hayden. He got loads of love on Instagram for it. And he was chatting to the guys from the Spartans.
So in other words, if we look in and we see that one of our picks aligns with Hayden's pick, we've probably fucked up. Is that what you're saying?
No, not at all. Because he picked his favourite sounding team name. It's a 50-50, right? So, but do you know what I thought was interesting is no one has picked the same picks all the way through. If you go down through, everyone's got different picks this time. Obviously, we picked some games the same.
There's one that just stands. There's how many lone wolves have we got? We've got Sean picking the Steam over the Raiders.
We've got
me. If the Kings beat the Stags, that's it. That's game of the week.
If we start from the top,
what did you say you're going to do? Let's cover this.
If the Kings beat the Stags, I'm getting naked. Straight
I feel like you just want to get naked every single week.
Well, if it's a possibility, clothes are coming off.
And that's another one. But what about if the Stags beat the Roughnecks? Because that's another one that you're unique on.
Well, you know what? If the Hunters beat the Roughnecks, the clothes are also coming off. I don't care. Any opportunity to get naked.
And then there's you here with the Monarchs over the Apache.
There you go. If that happens, Oz, you know what's happening. Close off, lad.
I'm not getting played.
We'll get banned.
We will get banned.
NL Cool P, you're very quiet, Steve.
I'll try and turn my sound up. It's weird if I'm quiet. I'll go closer to my mic. Hopefully that's better.
So we've got some updates here. Sean has told us that it's 7-0 to the Warriors. I'm assuming that's over the Aztecs, yeah?
Yes, that's the Aztecs.
Do you know what I found out? Something I found out.
Or is South Wales? Because I know South Wales is
We don't know.
Yes.
We don't know.
Oh.
It isn't clear. If you can find out, that would be great. Just something I found out about LL Cool P.
Yeah.
I think his name's Chris, I think I screenshotted it yesterday when I found out.
Oh, well.
His real name isn't LL Cool P.
Well, Sean, thank you, Sean. Sean's let us know that, the Warriors are up 7-0 over the Aztecs.
Cheers, Sean.
That is quick. That is rapid.
That is
the Wolves, they've taken the lead as well.
Yeah, Edinburgh Wolves 6 over Skelmersdale. Skelmersdale Nighthawks.
And we've got... So there we go. We've got another one. Bombers are up 6-0 over Donny. Bombers score a TD on the opening drive. Bad snap on the PAT. Resulted in only 6. We've also got... scores are just flying in. So Humber have taken the lead over Scunthorpe. They've got a 15-yard TD. The Warhawks failed to convert for 2, so the Warhawks are up 6-0 over Scunthorpe. The Tigers have scored over the Wolverines, so PAT no good. So the Tigers are leading 6-0. Mate, it's just all happening.
Bristol Apache 8, Monarchs 0. Rush touchdown.
Are you joking me?
No, I'm getting updates from Rachel, who's live at the game now. Oh, blimey. That is, everyone's just banging them in early doors. They've come out of the changing rooms and just thought...
I just need to make sure I got them all. So, hold on, right, so 6-0, I've got that. Bombers 6, Donny 0.
Yep.
Tigers
6-0 up over the Wolverines.
Welcome to Game Day Live, where we ain't messing about.
Yeah, Humbers 6-0 up over Scunthorpe.
Tigers over Wolverines.
And then Sean's just mentioned it was the Warriors kickoff, catch by the Aztecs, and the Warriors have run it in. Leicester, so Sean's just let us know. These are 2 places at once. Leicester's up 7-0. Mate, Sean is our roving reporter. This is amazing.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Who are the Falcons? That's the Spartans.
That's gonna be a long game. That is gonna be a long game.
What was the Humber one?
Humber's 6-0 over the Alfords.
Over the Alfords?
Alphas. Scunthorpe.
Alfords.
Alfords.
Where you buy your tyres and stuff.
Yeah, who the hell?
No. The Warhawks are playing Batman's butler. The Warhawks are currently beating Alfred 6-0.
I like that. Alfred's was fucking brilliant. That was a good one.
But only in the north. Only in the north, though. In the south, it's known as Halfords, but in the north, it's Alfords.
No,
Errands.
we'd say Alfords down here.
Would you? Alfords.
Yeah, don't say H's or T's.
Any other letter? Why not?
Yeah.
Just blur.
Just make noises. Yeah.
It's 15 letters in the Pompey alphabet.
Right, should we bring those back up and just...
God.
So this is another Lone Ranger, which is... Sorry, this is Sean Breen, who's picked the Steam over the Raiders.
Over the Raiders, yep.
It's not a bad shout. We haven't seen them play, so, you know, it does... And that's, you know, I suppose... there was another one. Oh, yeah. The night... Neither of these two teams have played.
Yeah, so that was Hayden. That was Hayden with the Falcons versus the Spartans.
Yeah.
He just likes the Spartans
both.
better.
Well, but then it's funny because we know we did it at random, but they're both undefeated. They both played 1-1-1. So it's there could be a logic behind it if we knew we didn't just pick it at random. And then another game that's got. It's not quite lone, but it's...
me and Sean.
8-2,
versus the Vikings.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Mark's mentions it's EKP's first game as well.
And again, it's really tough to tell. So you can't really argue with anyone picking those teams.
Mine's based purely on the fact that I was speaking to an ex-Vikings player over the week, and he mentioned that the thought amongst the squad was, if anybody was going to give him a run this season, it was going to be EKP.
Yeah.
Fair shout.
So you notice the Brings, Sean
back in Scottish teams.
But yeah, back to Scottish teams. Yeah. Well, Chris Breen didn't, so there's maybe an issue there.
Patriotic.
His national pride needs to be looked at.
Yeah, and amongst other things. So just a nice little tidbit that we got there. If we're just looking at the Birmingham game there, so we've got Birmingham versus Nottingham. So fairly even split. What's that? A 6-4 split in favour of Nottingham. Just something me and you spoke about there. It's the first proper league fixture in 980 days for the Birmingham Bulls.
For the Bulls, yeah, almost 1,000 days they've gone. So they haven't counted the non-competitive season last year. So just a really interesting, because I looked at that, I was like, no way is it that long, and you're like, and then me and you sat there and
we worked back. You watched 2021 season, you watched 2020 season, and then you go back to the end of the 2019 season when they earned promotion from Div 2 to Div 1. So 980 days since their last league fixture. So
Jesus.
That's crazy to think about, like, because that sort of puts into perspective, how much of our lives that we've sort of put on hold in a way, because 2020 was just a full wash. But 2021 wasn't really much better.
No.
Like, we still had lockdowns in 2021.
Yep. Yeah, and lots of restrictions and stuff. But the best thing is that, the Russians invading Ukraine got rid of COVID. So, is it... Do you know what I mean?
Because I still can't go home.
Maybe not in Australia, but in Europe it got rid of it. Yeah, we're completely COVID-free.
Yeah.
Or it's just not such a threat anymore, apparently.
The Russians just went and removed it from everybody, and they're now just weaponizing it on the borders.
It's just gone. Anyway, right. Any other games you want to sort of call out? Donny and the Bombers. That sounds like a band.
What a name.
Donny and the Bombers. That's the supporting act for Stang and the Coppers.
Yeah. Neither of those two teams have played, so we got a lot of maiden games today, which is good. There's a lot of the unknown for us, and we'll see what comes out. But I definitely want to have a look at the end of the towards the end of the broadcast and see who was the most accurate.
One that stands out. So Blitzby and the Hornets is only two people choosing Blitzby, myself and Hayden. So that worries me a little bit.
Yeah, that tells you everything you need to know.
but then also the Romans and the Revs. So just
the Romans are 7-0 up. The Romans are 7-0 up. We just got.
Yeah, there we go.
Wow.
I feel like we need to get Sean a microphone.
Yeah.
14-0. He said sorry. He apologised.
14-0 up.
We need to get Sean a microphone. We don't need him in the comments. He's literally just get him.
We'll go.
Yeah. Sean Williams live show. That's what we need to have. That's what everyone needs.
Gameday Live featuring Sean Williams, who's just tapped in everywhere. It's incredible. We love it. That's
What
the
a guy.
thing. Don't hear what we're not saying, Sean. We're not making fun of you, mate. We love the fact that you are this tapped in. Because we're not.
Please don't
We're
go
useless.
anywhere. Please don't go anywhere. Sean.
You make us look so much better than we are. Like, we need you. Like, we are useless. Like,
We're not worthy.
oh, mate, they put a camera in front of me, so you will be fine. Like, like I'm actually 22 years old. I just had an asbestos pacifier from birth. So,
Oh dear. Well, yeah.
had a
I'm just
paper
looking down
run in Kiev.
Ooh. You're still looking down the streams. There's an awful lot of kicking going on. Steam to receive the opening kickoff. The Nottingham Raiders last minute preparations before kickoff.
Yeah, so that was a delayed kickoff. The Raiders Steam was supposed to, I think it was supposed to be like a 12 o'clock or 12:30 game. That was pushed back till 2:30. We don't know why, but it was announced just on the Raiders Twitter that the game was being pushed back to 2:30. So
Okay, let me do that. What was the other game that was pushed back to like 3?
it was that game.
Oh,
And
okay.
sorry, yeah, we got told EKP. So Cal mentioned the EKP kickoffs at 3 p.m.
Okay, cool.
There you go.
Cool.
So there you go.
So we've got the Caesars and the Bulls. So it looks like we've had a 3-and-out from the Caesars versus the Bulls. Just having a look through. So Notts were forced to punt on their first attempt, and then their second attempt they've gone 3-and-out. So it looks like the Bulls are, defense is holding strong in their first game back in Div 1 in 980 days. No, actually longer. Sorry, longer, because you've got to add an entire season. 980 days since their last, league game. Even longer than that since they were back in Div 1. Because they were a Div 1 team, 2015, 2016? And
Something
then I
like
think
that,
they got relegated sort of following the 2016 season and spent either 1 or 2 years down in Div 2, and now they're back up. Yeah. So it's good to see for the Bulls.
Sounds about right. Good on them. Yeah. Obviously, again.
So they were looking for refs at Nottingham, then the refs showed up, so there must have been some bad communication, is what we've been told there by Mark.
Gladiators 0, Cardinals 0 at the end of the first quarter. Go on, say it, Oz. What is it?
It's 0-0.
Hey!
No! Sorry, I forgot.
That's all right, love. We'll let you off.
So kickoff to the Steam, and it's returned to their 34-yard line. So they take over at their 34-yard line, and then we've been told that it looks like the Bulls were picked off on 3rd and long, so a great chance for Notts in the red zone. So we've got the Caesars making starting off in the red zone, and we got Nilo for Ipswich. Nilo for Ipswich and the Cardinals.
I want to get those on t-shirts. When we get a store, I'm going to get an online store. I'm going to get t-shirts. Nilo, yeah.
Mike wants to know who Neil Hall is.
Very good.
I like that. What a guy.
So, looking at the picks that we had before, and Steve sort of zoned out doing some work in the background. So I'm gonna ask this to you, Mikey. When you were sort of going down the list, was there any games that stood out to you as sort of a coin flip that you felt like it took you longer to? Because I was working my way down, and I was like, yep. And there was about 2 or 3 games I sort of stopped, and I was like, you know what? I've actually got no idea.
I'll be honest with you. A lot of the Scottish games, it was just.
Yeah.
As you can tell, I went a little bit pissed with that one. But no.
Not sure how the football's played north of the border.
One of those for me was definitely Alpha's Warhawks. I couldn't tell.
I think all I've been told around, but
all I've been told though is how good the Alphas. Everybody's talking about how good the Alphas setup has been and how many leaps and bounds and stuff they've made. So I was like, you know what? I'll give them the benefit of the doubt then. Like if the Alphas have done this so well, let's chuck them in there. Hornets and Blitz B were one that I couldn't really.
Yeah.
Just quickly before you go on, that Alphas Warhawks game's the only game that's split 50-50 between our team.
Ew.
Oh shit! Wow.
But this is I just think you look at like how the promotion's been for the Alphas, and you think, all right, okay. And we were talking like last week of the buy-in and do you believe the hype, and you're like, why not? Let's give them a go. Let's see if it. I mean, if they get absolutely blown out by Humber, then you're like, ooh, that's embarrassing for you. But I don't think they will. I think they'll. I think they should win that.
So then the next question is, excluding Hayden's picks, just because Steve's mentioned the method of madness that he's. Steve, we can see you doing your edits. And you're also muted because you're chewing.
I fucked up all over the place then, didn't I?
Welcome to Game Day Live. You're never going to find any better production quality.
Sorry.
This is the peak. This is the pinnacle.
Yeah, well, this is what you get from Britball. To be honest, let's leave it. No, I just taking Hayden's out of the equation because we heard about sort of the method to his madness, where he was like, "Who's got a better team name?" No. We've got a couple of ones that we look to be landslides.
Yeah.
But not as many as you might expect. Like, I feel like Britball as a whole is generally pretty one-sided week in, week out. Where you can pretty much look at and you can go, right, this Team X will beat Team Y. But, so we look at it on that front, and we've got the Falcons over the Spartans. Which I think we'd all say should be pretty much a walk in the park for Leicester.
I agree with that. However, there's always upsets every week. Always. Even though you look at games that are one, you think, right, they're going to win, there's always upsets every week.
Okay, so Scunthorpe's responded on
doing picks.
Yeah, true. Scunthorpe's responded on their next drive and convert the PAT, so Scunthorpe leads the Warhawks 7-6. And then is a scam interception and flag for some afters. I'm assuming scam is Merseyside, right? Is that like a
yes?
Is that a Manchester insult for people from Merseyside?
It's more of the fact that Merseyside Nighthawks, they used to be. I think they were based originally on the Wirral, and then they were in Liverpool, so they were actually in the Merseyside area. And then when they got their offer to go up to JMO Sports Park, they were actually in Lancashire, in Skelmersdale, Lancashire. So they were no longer really Merseyside Nighthawks, so they're kind of the Skelmersdale Nighthawks. Just saying.
Right. Okay.
He's just like, you're getting further and further and further away. We're playing in Carlisle. We're still the Merseyside Nighthawks. Shut your face. Yeah, sure.
The Cumbria Nighthawks.
Oh,
right. Stop it. I was waiting for Mikey to finish before I did this.
Thanks,
leave it alone. So we've got not 7-0. So that's they're playing the Bombers, I believe. Bulls. So that's so that's the Caesars over the Bulls 7-0. So Jonathan has just followed up with what Jack has said. So we've got some interceptions there.
Scam.
Get some into the red zone. Is an injured Donny player, and Tommy Lunchtime is on route to the Alphas
Tommy
Warhawk
Lunchtime.
game. And you're muted, Steve.
Fuck! I've been saying loads of shit. Anyway, who was 7-6?
7-6 is Alphas versus Warhawks.
That's what I thought. Okay, cool.
Yeah, and then so Caesars. So quarter one is over for the Bulls Knots game, and the Caesars lead 7-0. Now, I just wanted to touch on something that you said just before, Steve, where you mentioned about there's upsets every single week. Now, one thing popped to mind straight away, but then I pulled it back because I just want to say, do you feel that Solent's performance last week was an upset?
Oh, controversial.
Yes, I do.
You do.
I can't say how you can. How can you?
What do you?
How can you
reasonably?
How can you reasonably say that the team that have just been promoted into that division are not the underdogs against the team like the London Blitz, who have been
second in that division for as long as we can remember?
For a decade. So just on that basis, Yeah, so yeah, I do think they were underdogs, and I think it's a massive win for them. And I also think the Blitz are gonna, they're gonna feel hard done by it, especially because they scored a touchdown at the end that was called back.
14-0 Warriors.
I feel like that one could get away from Bristol very, very quickly.
Well, this is the sad bit, is because we were saying, is Bristol like the number 2 contender?
Hey, they still could be.
And then if they go in and they get like 100-0, you're like, we have some questions.
Just because you're getting boat raced by London doesn't
We
make
have
you a
some
bad team.
questions.
We are made of questions.
Well, historically, because the reason I say that is because historically London, over the last 2 seasons at least, the Warriors have always started slow. They started slow last week against... no, they didn't play last week. Sorry, it was 2 weeks ago. They started slow. Like,
who did they play?
All of last season. They played the...
Wasn't it Thrashers?
Olympians or Thrashers?
They played Thrashers week 1.
Yeah.
Thrashers.
Yeah, and I don't think they played last week.
No, it was Kent O's and it was Blitz Solent last week.
We need to ask Sean why he wasn't at training. Sean, why were you not at training?
What's going on?
I don't think we want to give Sean any trouble, do we?
No, that's true. Yeah.
Whatever his justification was going to be, it was going to be acceptable.
Yeah,
like I couldn't care what I couldn't care what he said. Whatever his excuse was, there we go.
Working.
Man's got to make bread. You're gonna call him out because he's trying to pay his bills? Leave Sean alone.
Yeah, come on. This is ridiculous now. It's getting embarrassing.
Yeah, it's a witch hunt. We don't want you in here. You're gonna be...
Witch hunt.
We're not allowed
I'll bring the thing back up in a sec. I just want to sort out my screens.
No, it's fine. So yeah, as Mike says, the Warriors beat the Thrashers 44-3, and at that point, I think it was right up until about the first half. They were in touch, like right up until half time. They were close with the Warriors. So, right, so we've got Falcons up 14-0.
Oh, over Holton.
Over Holton, to be expected.
Yeah, a little bit. They did well though. Holton, was it the Revolution that they beat? Good on them.
They
did.
Beat the Rebs.
So end of the first half, the Sabres versus the Roughnecks. We've got.
Go on.
Nilo! Yeah, 18-0. That's close. If you're getting beat 44-3, that's what 26 points in the second half and only 18 in the first.
Who's that? The London Warriors?
Just the Warriors against the against Thrashers. Not a score for this week.
Sorry. I was trying to do stuff and I was barely listening.
Standard. It's all right.
I think
Britball right now.
So James is saying that it was the end of the first quarter. I assumed that that's what he meant when he said end of first. I don't know if you guys thought end of first half, but I assumed end of the first quarter.
This is the Renegades and the East Essex Sabres.
It is indeed. So we've got a Cardinals missed field goal, and it's still 0-0 between the Gladiators and the Cardinals in the second quarter. And the Steam are on 3rd and 15. After a false start on first down, sees the Steam walk it back 5. It was 1st and 15. Incomplete pass, and now 3rd and 15.
Okay.
Starting on their own 49-yard line. So they're on their own 44 now. So Dennis has popped in just to say go Wolves. Can say they are up currently against the
Skelmersdale.
Yeah, Skelmersdale Nighthawks.
They're going to hate that.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure someone out there will...
The Belfast Nighthawks.
Yeah. Is there anything else we want to talk about with these predictions?
Not really.
I'll take them off.
Like I say, there was an awful lot that I just went, probably.
I think it's so Mikey's just rocked up to Lincoln versus Donny. Anyone know the score? We do. Lincoln leads. I believe it's 6-0. Am I losing my mind here? I'm pretty sure.
Lincoln, Link Bombers 6, Mustangs 0.
Yeah, there we go. Right, there we go. So the Falcons score is just jumping through the roof right now. They're up 20-7 over the Spartans. So it's great for the Spartans, obviously.
Yeah, very good. Good on them for scoring. I didn't even think they'd get on the board.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're good from the prediction side, Steve. We seem to have a lot of scores rolling in, so I think we can take those away. It's quite hard at the moment, even though we're only 2 weeks in. We've only got 2 weeks to sort of gauge from of who's good, who's not good. Like unless you're looking at your teams that are perennially very, very good. It's always going to be hard to sort of gauge some of the teams that may have either just come up or someone who's just gone down.
Yeah, you need to get about 3 games in.
I would say 3 or 4 games in before we can sit there and...
Oh, there you go. As from Mikey Gray, Scunny,
knew
7, number 6.
We did. Yeah, I did say that. Yeah,
he did. All over it.
Yep. 10 minutes ago, I said that Scunthorpe respond on the next drive and convert the PAT, and it was 6-7 over the Warhawks.
Stevie was just going to say on the website, Apache is still 8-0 over the Monarchs.
I've not put that up.
Come on, Cornwall.
No, I haven't.
Defend the Duchy, or whatever it is.
I don't think it's any of those.
I'm not going to lie. I may or may not be playing for them this year. I still haven't had my official notification from the Newquay Sea Life Centre. And I've got 3 weeks, so I can't go because I have to give 3 weeks' notice to Chester Zoo, and so it's getting a little bit squeaky bum time.
Is that where you go in the Sea Life Centre?
Yeah, the one in Newquay is down on the front. It's lovely. It's really pretty.
And how many penguins have they got there?
Not so many penguins. They've got like everything else. It's like crabs.
They've got none until Mikey arrives with a whole trailer full of them from Chester Zoo.
What was your what transferable skills are you bringing there from your current role?
All sorts. Anything marine and like kind of cold. I can sort out. So anything that's a bit chilly is my bag.
Mikey's actually a qualified orca wrangler.
That's it.
Orcas are my favourite animal.
Mate, they are.
I love orcas.
Dicks. They are dicks.
That's why I love them.
Yeah.
That's why I love them.
It's your spirit animal.
Yeah.
What's that? You being an asshole because you can? Love it.
You bad guy.
Right, so we've got a Sabres update there.
It's no longer 0-0.
It's no longer 0-0. The Sabres take the lead over the Renegades there, so that's 7-0. And the Caesars are in the red zone. So 3 and out for the Bulls. Low snap forces a short punt. Caesars in the red zone. So James isn't at the game, so he's getting dates from someone who's probably drunk already. I have found in my time that the best way to get dates is from someone who's drunk already, because it increases your hit ratio.
Think of the Penguins. Who will prop them back up? That is none of my concern when I go down to Cornwall. Someone else will be there with a car jack. Up they go. No dramas.
The Romans are 21-0 up against the Revolution. Did we have that?
No,
we didn't.
Blimey.
See, I just grabbed that off of
Blimey.
Off of Tinternet, off of the old.
Damn, that's
I can't remember the name of it. Instagram.
Jesus Christ.
That one where you post short videos, but it isn't the gay one. TikTok.
Right.
So I've just got a score from the Blitz under-19s versus the Hearts Cheaters. The Blitz are up 18-8 in the third quarter. Also, we've got a mock draft live stream on Tuesday. Go and watch it.
Mock draft.
Yeah. You joining in?
Yeah. I didn't know I could.
No.
Oh, fuck it, do what you want.
We weren't invited. It's all right.
Who's hosting
you
it?
both want to do it? I'm not doing it. I can't stand that sort of stuff.
Who's hosting it?
Their only feelings.
Hayden.
I don't even know who Hayden is.
Well, you can get to know him, can't you?
16-0 Bristol Apache over Cornwall. Uh-oh.
So they're going 2 points every time.
Oh,
Yeah.
Tibbs is on it. No, I'll give it a pass. I'm busy.
It's in the team.
Doing my hair
We're
that
not
day.
in the teams. We're not in the teams. We're not elite enough to be in the teams.
Yeah, Aussies, you're not in teams, Mike. I need to put you in teams. I need to put you in there, actually.
It's all right.
I gotta rearrange my sock drawer on Tuesday.
They're only feelings.
No, I am actually going to be on a live stream during the NFL draft for another organization based in the US.
Boo!
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm not. You know, I'm not a sole contractor. I do work for other places. So.
Boo.
I was saying boo lightning.
Yeah.
Boo lightning.
You got my boys to say that last week, didn't you? That was funny.
That was
Boo
fantastic.
Little Theo.
Oh, that's fantastic. Have you seen the photo on the East Essex Sabres?
I'm just looking now.
Quarter.
Old mate with a crown.
Yeah, he looks like the happiest little teddy bear on the pitch. He's like, yay.
It looks like the crowns you got from Burger King when you used to have your party there as a kid.
Yeah, look at that. I did a football thing. Yay. Oh, bless him. But yeah,
what are they getting that for? Is that a turnover crown, is it?
Catch and run. Know. So no, I think that's just a regular crown for scoring.
Yeah, just doing good.
Oh, a TD crown. Okay, that's fair enough.
Surely
he just got it for a catch and run. I was like, come on.
That's your job.
If you can't get on the brain.
Congratulations, you did your job. Thank you very much.
This is how bad, you know, with participation awards that football's got nowadays. You know, catch and run from a wide receiver into your crown.
Did you get yak?
Yeah. Did you get yak?
Yay.
Consider yourself.
Mikey's just mentioned that a poor punt from Donny only makes it to the Bombers' 40-yard line. It's returned for a TD. Called back, however, for a block in the back.
Warriors and Saints are 0-0 at half time. First quarter.
Now?
They're what?
Sorry, they're. Oz. I'm not saying it. You say it.
No!
Oh, I can't believe I did. I can't believe I did an Oz and didn't do an Oz.
Yeah.
What's going on?
What is going on?
I did a thing.
If you're gonna mock me, Steve, mock me fully, all right? Like,
no.
I don't want some half-ass mockery.
No.
We're saying the Bombers' returner could have moonwalked in butter and made it in. That is an image and a half. Like,
I'm just having a look through some of the Instagram stuff, so I might be out.
Do you want to give us a full score rundown then, Mikey? Where we're at?
Hold on. Let me just hit save.
Oh.
Mike, you're using the Facebook one, yeah?
Yeah.
Because the ticker one, I never update because I'm terrible.
That's all right. You do.
We haven't got one. We haven't got one yet. Sorry, Merv. We're still hoping to hear from OVE Norwich. Nothing as yet. As soon as we get something, though, we'll let you know.
Right. Have you hit save then, Stevie?
Yeah.
Yeah, marvelous. Let's just let it load. We're talking. Yeah, it's North Wales internet here, so it may work. It may not. Who knows?
Give the hamster a kick.
Oh mate, it's fabulous. I'm surprised this still works. I keep expecting it to just drop out and go, hi, bye. Yeah, well, give it a second. It's there you go.
So the Bulls stopped Knots on 4th and 1 at the goal, and then there's a tips off a 99-yarder for 6 on first down. Ross
what
kicks
was
the
it?
extra
What type
point.
of play? What type of play was that?
I don't know. I'm not at the
Run
game.
a pass.
I'm not. I'm just reading it off their Twitter account.
Give him a crown. So
Give that man a crown, mate. Give that man an oxygen tank. Like,
do you know what? I was looking at them. I was looking at oxygen tanks yesterday, portable ones.
Why? I thought you were in good enough health.
I am.
Is this for the comeback?
Yeah, well, yeah, but also
I've just played 3 downs.
I think I got addicted to oxygen because I was on it and it's so good. So I just I miss it. I miss the.
I want it back, man.
Basically,
Chase the dragon.
most people get addicted to like painkillers and stuff, and the steroids. I miss the oxygen.
I'm gonna blow your world, Steve. I'm gonna blow your world right now. Just turn your head slightly. Just turn your head slightly. Either way, doesn't matter. Up, down, left, right, and just. And that'll give you a hit of the good stuff. That's oxygen right there.
Yeah, but that's only 1/3 because there's 2 lots of hydrogen in that, and I don't like that.
Yeah, but
I want to make it. I don't want H2O. I just want O.
Water.
I want
H2O
O3.
Water. So H2O is water. I'm not asking you to take a drink.
Why did I say H2O?
I'm not asking you to take a drink.
What's the chemical compound for air?
It's not.
I'm asking you. I think it's just O. I'm pretty sure
it's not. It's not. It's not just oxygen. It's not just oxygen that you breathe. There's
nitrogen,
carbon and nitrogen. Yeah, I can't remember the fucking. Anyway.
Well, there isn't
it's
one.
definitely not H2O.
No, it's not. I don't know why I got it wrong.
Skelmersdale Nighthawk.
Nitrogen. Yeah.
It's O2. It's O2. Chemical composition for oxygen is O2.
Yeah, but that's not what air is.
There's loads of like nitrogen and other bits and pieces in the air.
Yeah, you can.
So, Skelmersdale Nighthawks 0, Edinburgh Wolves 6, London Warriors 14, Bristol Aztecs 0, Glasgow Tigers 6, Lancashire Wolverines 0. Nothing from Vikings Pirates because that's a 3:00 kickoff. Oxford Saints South Wales Warriors 0. London Blitz beat London Hornets is a 3:30 kickoff. Birmingham Bulls.
We've got 10-0 for the Wolves game now.
10-0. What? Oh, cool. Right. That's so they've kicked one over. Birmingham Bulls 0, Nottingham Caesars 7, Chester Romans 21, Shropshire Revolution 0, Leicester Falcons 20, Halton Spartans 7. Oh, cool. Here we go.
See what I mean? So, like, when you've had like 60% oxygen or 80% oxygen, it's like you miss it. It's nice.
Yeah, but
that's what I mean. Yeah, but only for 21%. I can't do anything. I can't do anything about that.
It'll stop you going on withdrawal.
Welcome to Gameday Live, ladies and gentlemen.
It'll tie you over.
I just want to buy one of the little machines that does it.
We have nothing. We have nothing from the NFC 2 North division of Roughnecks, Hunters, Stags, and Kings, Nottingham Raiders, or Steam. Lincolnshire Bombers 6, Mustangs 0, Alphas 7, Warhawks 6. Nothing from the Stampede Storm. Apache 16, Monarchs 0, Colchester Glads, Cardinals 0. We've got nothing from the Eagles Devils because that's a 3:00 kickoff, and the Renegades 0, East Essex Sabres got the crown for his 7 yards after catch. Well done.
7 yards after catch.
The Yak Crown.
So Tebs wants to know if you got the inspiration for the name of Sport Tank from your love of oxygen tanks. I feel like no, because then you would have named the company like O Tank or Ox Tank or something.
Yeah, it was going to be related to Hub, as in Gridiron Hub, Sport Hub. I think we were going to call it the Hub Chief and then have multiple different sports like Rugby Hub and stuff, but loads of those already exist. So I found another name for Hub, which was Tank, and then I wanted to create a single word like Shopify, so came up with Sport Tank, and it was available on all domains and stuff, and there we have it.
How is? Sorry, I mean, I think Sport Tank's it's a fabulous name and all, but how is Hub and Tank the same?
So I looked up synonyms for a hub.
Did you not know that at this moment in time the Ukraine is getting just ruined by hubs right now?
What?
Russian hubs are just causing so much damage.
Is that like some weapon? I don't read the news. Is that like some weapon?
Hubs and tanks are synonyms for each other. So there's a whole bunch of Russian hubs that are just.
Yeah, and it's a tank is in like something that contains stuff. So like a container.
I get you.
So
I get
that
you.
was,
I know, but yeah. I just enjoy.
And actually,
mentally clocking
there is such a thing called a sport tank, but it's so unknown that we can get away with using the word. But a sport tank is like something like a certain type of pocket watch or something.
Yeah.
So but so if you've googled
I can't wait for the lawsuit in 5 years.
What? From a generic word? That's
From-
like
from
walking.
some-
I was going to call it walk tank, but then the walking people were going to sue me.
I mean,
Pick six.
It's just a name of a thing.
let's not make it out. Let's not make it out like you haven't tried to be taken to court before. All right, people will get you.
That was
Steve.
for social
People-
justice.
People will get you. Yeah,
That's
it's
social
kneeling-
justice.
It's because you were kneeling on the sidelines. So Edinburgh pick 6. So Jack wanted to correct us.
I
correct
got that.
himself. So they were at 9-0, and then obviously the pick 6 has taken them to 15-0 over the Irish Sea Nighthawks.
We play where we won. We play where we won.
We used to be Merseyside. We play where we want. Extra point is good.
I don't care. Come after me. I don't care. Oh God!
So George is hoping
play
to
where
see
they
strong
want.
performance.
Steve, this is your fault. Before I met you, and we started doing this. I got on with everyone. Now I just don't care, and I'm like, it's the Steve. Price
Don't blame
thing,
me. I don't do any.
Bollocks.
Yes,
Yeah.
nothing to do
No,
with me.
Steve. No, okay, yeah. I want to defend Steve for a second. Steve doesn't go after teams; he goes after coaches. I think I'm the one who makes an enemy of most of the teams. Like, it's-
Well, it's all right because the coaches just say sorry, and that makes it all better. Sorry.
say sorry to his neck.
Because there's certain players for a certain Midlands-based team that get really wound up with that. Not even sorry. He dragged a man who was injured.
So Steve's the original UK savage.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I just fucking. I don't mind speaking up when there's something, when I think something's an injustice or something's wrong. That's it. That's all it is. And everyone's like, "Oh, I don't know. You said that about Baffa. You said that about Jason Scott or whatever." But I just like, well, they're just my opinions. You don't have to fucking pay attention. But also, I'm just trying to tell you what I think's right and
They're
wrong.
just my opinions. You don't have to fucking pay attention. But if you want to be a part of my group, then you have to pay attention.
No, you don't know. Like, I think, and that's a good point though. Like everyone that's involved in Sport Tank, we don't like. I don't say, "Oh, you've got to make sure you agree with me on everything."
No.
Oz and I quite often disagree on stuff, which is why people find it probably interesting to hear us go off. But like,
More so last year than this year.
I'm very strongly principled about how I think the game should grow and what it should do, and shit like a national governing body turning a blind eye to the GB women's team getting sexually harassed by the coaches, and then also more recently things like the GB head coach accosting a player, trying to grab a flag off of him, and then dragging one of his own players when he was injured. I think that's bullshit. It needs to be called out. So I do. That's it.
That's
That's it. You don't have to fucking tune in. Like, you don't have to listen to me.
Steve is literally just Britball's How to Catch a Predator, and that's all there is.
Yeah. What's it called? What's that fucking Cowboy Builders? That's what I'm Cowboy Coaches or Cowboy.
Cowboy governing bodies.
Cowboy NGBs.
We're coming for you.
So Liz has popped into the chat. So obviously now is Liz. I'm assuming
Liz Breen.
Liz is a wife of one of them. But
Yeah,
that is my assumption, but I don't know which one.
I'm fairly sure. Wow. So Sean is away at the moment. So I think Liz, even if she is Sean's wife, she's probably with Chris at the moment.
Right. But thank you for the updates, Liz. We're going to speculate over your connection to either Chris.
Well, Sean's away.
No, Liz is the mother.
Oh,
Liz is the mother.
Mama Breen.
It's the mum, Mama Breen. Welcome, Mama Breen. We're
a family.
We are
show.
glad to have you here.
Mama Breen.
So Rachel's popped in with some love for the Wolves. She's been enjoying the fact that they're up 15-0 over the Arctic Sea Nighthawks. Sean's just let us know that the Bulls have equalised.
Oh, nice. That's a good game. That might be the game of the week.
Oh, we knew they'd equalised. That was
No,
a
they
99
can't have
yarder.
equalised.
That was
Oh, sorry, the PAT. Yeah.
They kicked it.
I've just had an update
so
from
offensive
the
hold.
Apache.
Okay. Yes.
Apache 22, Monarchs 0.
Oof. So we've got offensive holding in the end zone, and the Alphas get a safety. So Scunthorpe 9, Warhawks 6.
There we go.
And then the Bulls just want to clarify that it wasn't a 99-yard TD, it was an 89-yard TD because they have a 90-yard field.
Close enough.
Oh gosh.
Good on him. How was that scored? Can we find out? That would be good.
Run. It was a run.
Oh, was it a run from starting off in your own end zone, like the post right behind you?
We've got another update. Pass, penalty, run, QB sneak, and the Knots have scored. So the extra point is good. So the Caesars take the lead 14-7 over Brum. And into the first, we got the Bombers 6-0 over Donny, and there's been a change of QB for the Greenland Nighthawks.
We play where we want. Oh dear.
I'm running out of places that are like northeast. Like I'm just gonna
just say anywhere.
Yeah,
they play where
Swedish.
they want.
They play.
The Hawaii Nighthawks.
Yeah, the Cronenberg Nighthawks.
There you go.
Gottersburg Nighthawks.
Oh god. Oh, blimey. Here we go. Mm-hmm. Another pick for Edinburgh. Change of QB had the same result. Oh dear.
Let's go to Wolves.
See, this is it. I knew from speaking to a few people that they'd lost a couple of good players. Alex Eager's Alex Eager and Rio have both gone to Manchester. Craig and Danny have both gone to Tamworth. So a lot of the old heads have gone. But Merseyside are usually quite good in recruiting from unis. So maybe they've not recruited as well.
We've got a long way to go, Mike. We've got a lot of cities and countries to get to before they become the Canberra Nighthawks. We make our way over. So
we're on our way.
Not yet. We've got to mention the iceberg that sank the Titanic before we get to. So, because you did mention this last week, though, that you thought that they would struggle. Because I asked if they were sort of the second or third, the third best team after Manchester and Tamworth. No. And you mentioned that you thought it was probably Edinburgh now because there'd been a lot of losses on the. Yeah, and that's looking to be the case here.
Yeah, it's God. Oh, go on.
They're not in it. Oh, is it Northumberland Vikings?
Yeah, against EKP.
They have their own. I'm gonna have to screenshot it.
Oh,
so if I take my thumb off of it, it'll go.
Oh,
live direct. They have their own Instagram page by the looks of it. Like it's just blown Steve's mind. Social media these days, eh?
Hold on. Let me get out. They got their own. Cupcakes.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
With their little Vikings on them. And where am I going? They're free.
Oh.
They're dishing out, how many's that? 24 cupcakes for free. They may even have 2 boxes.
So are they playing at home or are they playing away?
I think.
They're at home. That's the EKP. Now, and they kick off now. Kick off at 3
Right.
o'clock.
Well, if you're in the Northumberland area, actually, I'm in the Northumberland area. Bye.
See you.
Oz, just go off stream and come back with one of them fucking cupcakes, mate. That'd be hilarious.
Do anything. Back in a bit.
Yeah.
But yeah,
all right, I'll do
it. I thought they.
We'll see.
No, he's away. Right. But yeah, hi Steve.
Well, mate. Hold on. I'm just trying to see if there's any more Insta updates.
That's all right. You do you, babe. But no, I mean, I'll give them a little rundown while you check on Finstagram. Nighthawks 0, Wolves 16. We know they've just been picked off. Warriors, we've had an update since 14-0. Tigers 6, Wolverines 0. Saints, Warriors, he's not here, but 0. Blitzby Hornets is our free kickoff. Bulls 7, Caesars 14, Romans 21, Revolution 0. Falcons 20, Spartans 17, Roughnecks 6, Hunters 0. Raiders Steam, no update from that. Bombers 6, Mustangs 0, Alphas 9, Warhawks 6, Stampede Storm, no updates from that. Apache 22, ooh, Monarchs 0, Gladiators 0, Cardinals 0, Renegades 0, East Essex Sabres 6, and he has a cupcake, and that is absolutely fantastic.
Thank you, Northumberland Vikings.
I'm just looking at the Warriors. The Warriors have got a fantastic game day footage that they post in their stories on Instagram for anyone who wants to watch it. And it looks like the Aztecs, the game's starting to level out a bit, and the Aztecs are starting to play a bit better.
Oh, super.
The Aztecs have got the QB from the UE Bullets.
Ooh.
And there's been a couple of plays of him just sort of like, dodging everyone and
Shimmy.
getting yards and stuff. So I think he poses a different type of threat to the Warriors that they probably haven't seen for a while. Is like, he's quite nimble, he's decent. So anyway,
Proper
I just
dual
thought I'd share that.
threat. So
Any idea what
George is wondering if we know what sort of how the Warriors have been scoring. You've got access to the IG, so you should probably know.
Let me see.
IG.
The IG.
The first one.
The IG.
Oh, okay.
So the first touchdown looks like a short run. That's a lot.
Riveting live video right now.
Steve looking at Insta.
While Steve looks at that, so the Alphas have grabbed another touchdown. They lead 16-6 after a successful PAT. So the Warhawks are down by 10.
The second one was a pass. It's about 15 yards.
All right. Okay. What was the score of that one? About 18-0 or something? Is that right?
Something like that.
Say 14's only 2 scores.
Oh, 14-0.
Donny.
Okay.
So it's a run and a pass.
And
Donny
Donny
field
field goal. Right. I'm gonna eat this cupcake.
You eat your
Right,
cupcake.
Donny, let me get that. Donny field goal 6-3. Any more scores that have just that have come in?
Just the Humber Alphas one, which is now 16-6.
Yeah.
Jesus
You're behind.
Christ.
You're behind, Mikey. You're behind. The Alphas have scored another touchdown. It's 16-6.
Damn it, Mikey.
God damn it, Mikey.
Slow updates, Mikey. Bloody hell.
I've just had a message from Rachel, who's at the Bristol game, who said it's not as one-sided as the score shows.
Yeah.
When it's 22-0 in the first half, love, it's kind of one-sided.
It's not as one-sided. We have had the ball. It's not as one-sided as it looks. We haven't done anything with it, but we've had the ball.
We almost got a
were
first down.
involved.
We almost got a first down, all right? Come on.
Yeah. Are we going to be doing Britball Awards at the end of the season? Yes, and I can tell you,
are we?
best cupcakes go to Northumberland.
Ah, fair enough. Fair enough.
We'll probably mimic the ones that you did, Tebs. I don't know. I'm always a bit skeptical of awards because, like, you can't pluck out best players and stuff. You don't have any stats.
We have no idea.
So as long as the awards are, reasonable and we can actually evaluate them like we did with the Uniball ones. Yeah, we will. I suppose just because you said it now, I didn't want to. I don't know.
27-7 Leicestershire.
I wasn't planning on it, you prick, and now you've put me into a bad spot.
Oh, hang on.
The no one cares awards.
Well,
That's what I feel about them. I just think people are good.
Just get Tibbs to host them, and you can just be Will Smith, and he can be Chris Rock.
While we're on,
Walk around his house, smack him in the face.
Everyone say hello to Shannon. Hiya, Shannon. Alright.
Hi, Shannon.
She's watching. Hiya. There you go.
Hiya.
Shannon, is this Shannon Gormley?
That's Shannon Gormley. Yeah, she's saying.
Hi, Shannon Gormley.
Where is the swag? The Sport Tank swag. She wants swag. So.
I didn't. Have I promised her some?
Get fucking in line.
Yeah.
Well,
How about you wait, Shannon? All right. There are other notable personalities in Britball still without Sport Tank swag.
is there? Hi, Shannon.
Yeah.
Who? I'm pretty sure I sent it out to everyone.
This guy.
It's okay. He's still there, guys. He didn't even properly leave.
Oh,
There he is. He just went to the green room. He just went to the green room.
Oh dear, oh dear. Steve's gone. I don't even have any. I have stuff.
That was hot.
But we said notable. We said notable personalities. Like, how does Thames fit into this?
Oh, he's gone.
He keeps removing me.
Oh dear. I
don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I need to pull my
You
finger
gave me
out.
admin rights.
I need to pull my finger out and start to send some out to everyone because I gave my dad a hat yesterday. He come round. And he went, "What? Would you want me to promote your thing for you?" I was like, "I just wanted to know if you wanted a fucking hat, you prick. Give it here." And he's like, "No, I'll take it. No, I'll take it." I was like, "Shut up."
Free hat, you mug.
Yeah, and I just nutted him.
I put the head on him and fucking head.
Yeah. How good are they, Dad? Whack. Anyway, halftime score with Oxford is
0-0. Oh.
0.
That's also the halftime score between the Gladiators and the Cardinals.
Oh, what? It's 0.
I'm telling you right now, someone is going to go to like a Premier League game, and that is going to start around the fucking stadium.
Fuck me, man. I would love it.
That'd be amazing.
I would love it.
So we got halftime. Edinburgh 16, Saskatchewan Nighthawks 0.
We play where we won.
We play where we won. We play where we won.
Saskatchewan.
We are the Nighthawks. We play where we won. We play where we won.
Ipswich game. Apparently, there's already been a fight with a DB and 2 linemen. That is ambitious.
It's a one-sided fight.
No, the DB are murdering.
Well, we need to know. We need to know which. Yeah. Was the DB used as a weapon for the lineman to hit the other line? If you don't shut up, I'm gonna smack you with him.
Like a club. Fantastic.
That just reminds me. Have you ever seen the meme of a dude swinging a cactus?
Probably, mate. I've seen hundreds
seen all of
and
them.
thousands of memes. Yeah.
Memes, I own it.
I've completed it. I've completed it.
All over it. Oh, dear.
Ooh! Is this? This is it. George Rhymes. Look at what George has popped up. Let me just see if I can.
Oh, crikey. 14-7.
Great one by the Aztecs.
There you go. They just needed to get their eye in.
It was amazing.
Imagine if they took the lead in this game, the Aztecs. That'd be quality.
That'd be awesome.
That'd be unreal.
Massive. That'd be massive.
Do you reckon the Warriors are going to post about it? They're like, "Oh, the score's this. We don't know how."
Yeah.
I didn't know the Warriors posted about anything. Don't they just go dark?
No, they're good. They're good on their game day social media. Really good.
Oh right, okay. I've just sent you a link in the Game Day Live chat.
Oh yeah.
That's all I can think of when you say he's just used the DB. Yeah. Sean saying not sure. He's going off what a Colchester player told. Right.
Can they be trusted? These Colchester players?
I don't know.
Well, Crazy Dave was a Colchester player, so I.
Oh, what a legend!
So I yes.
We love Crazy Dave.
We do love Crazy Dave. He is half the reason I've ever picked Colchester to win anything.
Yeah.
Whenever Colchester played, my justification for picking Colchester was, Crazy Dave played for Colchester, so.
So the Warriors did post the touchdown, but they didn't post the score update. But yeah, we assume they got, well, from what George is saying, they got the extra point after it.
Wow, LL Cool P.
LL Cool P coming through with the juice.
I like that. The last
First time
5
the
games
Aztecs
were
have scored on the Warriors
shutouts.
since 2007.
That's really interesting. Yeah.
That's cool. I like that a lot.
5 games were shut out. 5.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Good recruiting.
Thank God for you. Thank God for UWE, eh?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I mean, joke all you want, but the influx of UWE players this
Hey,
season.
mate, I love it. I love seeing the game raised in the country as quality. I know people
'Cause
moan about Americans and all that.
Isn't Pride based in the same, like SGS Pride? Aren't they the same sort of region as well? Aren't they down Bristol?
They're literally like, I don't know, like I've seen them both like on a map. It was like they were like a 10-minute drive away, something like that from each other.
So have a lot of the Pride players gone to Bristol as well, or have they?
There's been a split between going to Leicester Falcons and the Aztecs, from what I can tell.
Right. So George has mentioned he thinks it's 21-7 to the Warriors now. He's shaking his head about it. He'll be there for the next game, and it'll be a different result.
Quality. George is absolute class, by the way. He's a fantastic player. He's a linebacker. Yeah.
We've got a half-time score from the Apache Monarchs is 22-0.
It's not as bad as it could have been.
Thank you, Rachel Moore, for the updates, but it sounds
What's
brutal.
the Sabres? A what? 7-0? What was the 22-0? Sorry,
Apache Monarchs.
Yeah, okay, cool.
We got a halftime update from South Wales versus Oxford. And
Nil!
So fucking goofy.
Yeah, it's fun though, isn't it?
So the Steam have been struggling. So there was a first down on the Steam to their 28. Then the ball falls incomplete on the first down. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Steam make it a second 25. And then a false start on the Steam walks it back another 5 yards. So not going too well for them right now. It looks like there's been a lot of flags in that game, actually. I'm looking back through the Raiders Steam reports coming from the Raiders Twitter account, who are great, by the way. The Raiders Twitter account is pretty much giving us a play-by-play via Twitter.
Really good.
So shout out to whoever's running the Raiders Twitter account. You keep your shit up, man. You're doing a great job.
You're up there with the North Ants, Fire Ants.
Yes, I do love the North Ants, Fire Ants. With I was about to call them Couscous, but it's not. It's who's the I can't remember our old mate. There's who are the two that the two names? I can't even. Rice risotto, not couscous.
Oh, risotto.
Yeah. Rice risotto. And,
Risotto and couscous.
yeah, they're similar. They are similar.
Fuck them, close enough.
Yeah, couscous is kind of like rice.
It's their own fault. It's their own fault.
Yeah.
Warriors
Bloody
shut out
names.
Bristol 12 times in total.
Out of 19 games.
Shut out. Yikes.
So
Oh, and then an update there from Sean Williams. 27.
Yeah, I just posted that in the ticker. Yeah, because they didn't get the extra point. I just watched it on.
But it's not a shutout. Ooh.
So the Raiders have literally just said they're going to copy and paste the last tweet as the Steam have been marched back another 5 yards due to a false start. So it looks like they're going to be 2nd and 35 for Darlington right now.
Nah, we've got huge play to the next. If you hit refresh, huge play makes it 3rd and 5.
Wow.
That's a big comeback. Well done to the Raiders.
Yeah.
We're
I was gonna
unofficial
say, 'cause
fans of the Raiders today.
Yeah. Well, no, it's not the Raiders. It's the Steam that's gone that's done that. So that's a 30 yard play to get it to 3rd and 5.
Don't try and go live after a night shift, folks. It gets confusing.
So what's the score in the Nottingham in the Raiders Steam game?
No idea. There's been 1.5 million updates. I've got no clue.
I think that's one to.
It could be.
It could be very, very easily be nil.
Who knows?
All you have to do is just not score any points, and it's nil. So it's very
very
easily
You know
could
what?
be.
Pretty much every game I've ever seen starts off 0 as well.
I have never seen a game not start off nil.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it's quite common.
I mean, it depends on if you're talking about aggregate scoring. The occasional game doesn't start nil, but
Yeah.
most of the games. Bristol were the first ever team to beat the London Warriors, 15-14 in 2010.
Was he? It's a fucking almanac, isn't he? Where's he getting this? Where are you getting your stats from, LL Cool P?
LL Cool P there. The
Please
encyclopedia.
don't say our website.
Oops.
I didn't know that we're on there.
Yeah, it is. We got loads of stats on our website. No one uses them though.
Not even you.
Which
There's no point. No, it's
I'm
boring.
trying to see which one is it Mikey Gray's at? Is he at Donny and the Bombers? Donny and the Bombers.
Yeah, Donny and the Bombers.
He's just Donny and the Bombers. He's just mentioned. He just sent me a message saying it's the two teams are not great. I'll change that to make it a little bit more family friendly. They're not fabulous. It's not a great watch. No,
Not a great watch. Well, I can't imagine. Yeah, I can't imagine.
I've had better.
Yeah.
So,
Sounds like someone wants their refund to Donny and the Bombers.
They're free entry. Sorry, Mike.
Um,
At least you got some fresh air. Think of the positives.
So Sean has just said to watch Knots' Instagram story, Steve. He says that Knots have had an ejection in their game. Watch the Insta story for the hit. So if you can provide that for us, Steve, on a shared screen.
Yeah.
And the North Ants Fire Ants have come out and said that they love me back, because obviously I gave a shout out to them. They said, "Love you back. We see you, Oz." So always there's like a little bromance between me and the North Ants Twitter guy going on, and I am here for it.
Yeah.
I just hope he returns my calls.
They never do. It's all right.
No, never.
Deal with
You can tell when Steve's just engrossed in someone's Instagram story, because he just zones out and doesn't listen to anything that we have to say. Yeah, you just see the gleam off the top of his head, and that's it.
At least you said it. I didn't want to say it. The shiny bit.
I can see my reflection, and I'm looking tired.
I always look tired.
Yeah.
It's a clothesline. Apparently, it started a fight.
Get it up on the.
Yeah, give me a sec.
So we've got halftime. Humber Scunthorpe. So the Alphas lead 16-6 at halftime. Still lots of football left to play, and Let's Go Warhawks coming straight from the Humber official Twitter account. So still very, very winnable game there for Humber. Is it closer? So you're sort of tied in with both teams, Mikey, in terms of people that you know, seeing as you know everybody. Is that sort of a scoreline that you would expect?
Which one's that? Sorry, I was just
The 16-6 Humber Scunthorpe.
This is it. It's because of the amount that Scunthorpe's been putting up and all that. I would have thought they would have been just blowing them out, but I'm trying to think if we got anyone from the Sealanders from Humber. I don't know, but yeah.
No, we would have heard them. We definitely would have heard them. That is a very unique accent out that way.
But no, I thought it would have just been a blowout, given how much the Alphas kind of social media has been churning out. Look how amazing we are. But 16-6, it's still a win. It's still 10 points up. So
it's not a win yet. Still a half to go. But Steve, you've got something for us?
Go on.
Yeah, it's the Caesars game. Who are they playing? The Bulls.
Bulls.
So this is Birmingham back within. Looks like roughly around their 10-yard line. QB's dropped back here, and it says big catch, really nice pass, and catch this. The receiver then cuts across the field, and as he does that, player goes to tackle him and just sticks out his arm and ends up clotheslining him. And
how about you let us watch the video instead of giving us a shit description?
I'm just fucking telling you what to look out for, because it's not very big on the screen.
God.
There we go. There he is. Doof.
Took his head off.
We've
got an opening score in the Raiders Steam game. So we'll come back to this.
The hit and the scrap results in the player ejection. So, yeah.
So, what's your thoughts on that?
I've done that plenty of times.
Because he's not a defenseless receiver. He is a
no.
ball carrier.
Well, we don't know that he got ejected for it. So there was a fight. He could have been ejected for the fight. Right?
Yeah.
So it doesn't. It just It's a.
From
I've closed on people before.
Yeah, from that angle, it doesn't look like he hits the helmet. Doesn't look like he hits
grab,
the face mask.
He doesn't grab it. He just smashes him.
It looks like he hits him up about the neck and shoulder.
Well, yeah, I think it's neck area. Let's have a closer look.
Can we frame by frame it? Have we got the technology? See, that to me is chest and shoulders.
It's high chest.
It's here.
I reckon it goes into his neck.
Yeah, maybe. But
Yeah, it does. His head snaps back.
Yeah. I still don't. I don't know if that itself would qualify as an injection. Don't get me wrong.
It maybe didn't.
It qualifies for starting a fight. If someone.
That's what we have confirmed. That qualified for starting a scrap.
I'd definitely go in to back one of my boys up if he got hit like that.
Yeah, but. And that's the thing. I get that, and I also get why he did it. You know, like he's a big guy. He's
got no other way of making that tackle.
He tackled him, you know. So I don't think it was malicious. That's the thing. I think it's what you got to look for. But it isn't nice, and it's going to start a fight.
Yeah, 100%. So we've got LL Cool P.
LL Cool P is going to be our new little stato.
Oh yeah, he's a research run.
He's a stato at the Cats. That's his gig.
Stato at the Cato.
Stato at the Cato.
So, Merseyside played 6 times. And we've been told that 9 out of those 12 games have been won by the home team. Holton starting to fall further and further behind, 34-7.
Oh dear.
Harry, that was Nottingham's IG that we believe, if I remember from looking at that.
Yeah, Nottingham Caesar's IG, yep.
So Mark has mentioned that's not a flag, but he would get pissed at it. Exactly. Qualifies for starting a fight, we agree.
That's it, yeah. It's like... Yeah, if you saw it done to your teammate, as I said, you'd be like, "What the fuck?"
Oh, you'd be
you know, like you wouldn't be like, you wouldn't just go, "Oh, it's within the rules of the game and the framework and everything's fine." Yeah,
within the framework of the game.
Yeah, that's a framework tackle. That is a framework tackle.
Your mate's just been lit up, and he's like lying there having a good time. You're like, you know what? It was legal though, bruv.
Hey, look, mate. If you can't get up from this, why are you playing?
Yeah, don't run across the middle of the field if you don't want to get clotheslined by D linemen.
Run out of bounds next time, you dickhead.
Stop running towards the big boys. Run at the little fella.
Oh, Merseyside has won the last 3 meetings. I don't think they will. I don't think they will this year.
No.
Yeah, I think Edinburgh. They might beat the Steelers.
And
nice.
Sheffield are in that same division as well.
The Giants, yeah, they might be the Giants because that's a possibility. So there you go. There's a couple of wins for you. Well done, Merseyside. You arrived. You turned up. Well done.
So we've got a score update from the Raiders Darlington Steam game. So Steam have scored. The Scheme, not the Scheme game. They're playing another game. So the Darlington Steam, Nottingham Raiders. Steam touchdown, 2 PAT, no good. So 6-0 to the Steam over the Raiders.
Whoa!
Yeah.
So that's a good close. That's a good close one. So we got halftime between the Bulls and the Caesars. So Caesars lead 14-7 at halftime.
Yep.
The Raiders have said that the kick return goes out. So the kickoff goes out through the end zone. So the Raiders to start on the 20. 4:46 left in the half. So Nottingham will be looking to even up that scoreline there coming into half time. Pick 6, 12-0. So the Steam. Fucking hell.
And boom, straight in there.
That could have been a bit of time.
I love it's just 2 lines. Pick 6, 12-0, done.
So, the Raiders will be looking to even it up, but the Steam have got a pick 6, and it's 12-0.
It's still,
the thing is,
the statement's still true. It's just hilarious.
It's just
what timing?
The Raiders Twitter guy going, bollocks. Whatever, not off. Straight the phone goes, the hat goes, balls.
So we got an EKP pick 6 over the Vikings there as well. Is that the first score? Is that the first score, Mark, in that one? We haven't received any updates. We know they kicked off at 3, but we haven't received any updates on that one. Let's Let's talk about
28.
this for a second.
Yeah, that's a shoo-in. Well, the Revolution got beat by
Holton
last week. So they are not what they, they used to always be a solid team when we used to play them. They were always a really good team. But
Yeah, they've not been that great this year. That's it. And surprisingly so, right? Like we thought they'd have played better in their game so far.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of the name. But they used to have a DN, number 12, who was by far the best player I have ever played again. If anyone can remember what his name was,
Steve Price.
It was Steve Price. Was amazing, but he was just absolutely fantastic. And he always kind of hated playing the Revolution because they were always a solid team. And this is a bit of a shame. But then again, the Romans have been. You've got to hand it to them. They've been fantastic.
Last couple of years,
doing really well. Yeah, been doing really well. Blimey. There you go.
Trouble in Telford by the looks of it there with the with the Revs.
It's a bit of a shame.
We have indeed. We got 14-7 at the half time there, Paul, on the Birmingham Knots, and that's 14-7 2 Knots over Birmingham. So Mark has just said that he believes that the EKP pick 6 is the first score there for that game. So looks like we might be looking at a 6, 7, or 8-0 depending on.
So no longer 0-0.
No longer 0-0. So the second half is underway for the Colchester Ipswich game, and that is.
Like me.
No! So Paul, surprised? We appreciate that. What surprises you, Paul? We'd love to know. And the EKP 6-0 is correct there over the Vikings. So Shropshire leads the series 7-2 versus Chester. Both of Chester's win came in 2015, and Shropshire have won the last 4 meetings.
What's going? Hello, Coolby's just like
he's
helping us no end.
Yeah,
he's amazing.
He's the
Yeah,
MVP.
he's
He's getting a hat. He's getting a fucking hat. I tell you that much.
Yeah.
That's
Drop-
how you
drop-
get. That's how you get merch, Shannon. Come on.
Yeah, do
Drop
something.
the
Do something good for Sport
Yeah.
Tank, and I'll send you a hat.
Yeah.
Do
you remember when Do you remember when you first put the hats together in like 2016, 2017? And all it was people. It might have been 2018 actually, because it was people all the time. Oh, can I get a hat? And your first response was no, fuck you, do something, and I'll give you a hat.
Yeah. No, I don't remember that, but it does sound like me. I can't deny it.
And then we hosted the Madden tournaments, and there was one geezer always popping up on the Madden live streams, trying to get a hat, and you were like, no, you can't have a hat, and you were just fighting with them on the live stream.
Yeah,
so
that sounds right.
You can see the pick 6 on the EKP Facebook story.
Yeah, I did see it. You can't see it that well, but yeah, I did see it.
A 2-point attempt for the Steam is no good, so it remains 2-0 Steam over the Raiders. 12-0. 12-0 Steam over the Raiders, not 2-0.
Oh, this is a different angle to what I saw.
For hit or pick 6?
Pick 6. It's not a bad angle. You can't. No, it's the other side of the field, so you can't really see the angle he's running, but good blocking from everyone to get him into the end zone.
Good blocking.
Was it? How long are we talking? 20, 30, 50, 80?
About 40 yards, I'd say. It's hard to tell because of the camera
Angles.
pans from left to right, so like it, you got like a wide angle view of it. But yeah, pretty good. Gee, let me see if I can use Instagram on here.
Well, while you Instagram,
I was going to say it might be time for a score updates there, Mikey.
Quick score updates. Right,
Yeah.
brace yourself. Here it comes.
Hold on, let me just check. Yeah, go on.
Oh,
Go on.
well, okay. Nighthawks 0, wherever they're playing this week. We're not sure. It could be Miami. The Miami Nighthawks 0, Edinburgh Wolves 16, Warriors 20, Aztecs 7, Tigers 6, Wolverines 0, Vikings 0, Pirates 6, Saints, Warriors 0. Blitzby Hornets kicking off right now. Bulls 7, Caesars 14, Romans 28, Revolution 0, Falcons 34, Spartans 7, Roughnecks 6, Hunters 0, Stags King we haven't had an update on, so I'm keeping my clothes on. Raiders 0, Steam 12, Bombers 6, Mustangs 3, Alphas 16, Warhawks 6, Stampede Storm no update. Apache 22, Monarchs 0, Gladiators 0, Cardinals 0. Eagles Devils, no update, and the Renegades 0, East Essex Sabres 7. There you go. Stevie, over to you, sir.
It's from the Vikings. Oh yeah, the Vikings Instagram has said that EKP is 7-0 up, not 6-0 up. Not a big deal, but and I've just seen the kick. They showed the kick, so it's definitely 7.
Not a big deal. It's just different to what we heard.
Yeah, but they showed the story with the kick.
I am so confused. There's two from Cal McGeekin here. EKP 6-0 is correct. And then EKP 7-0.
It's definitely 7-0. I just seen the refs with their arms up after the extra point.
And I've just seen this from LL Coolpy. Lancashire leads the series 5-3 versus Glasgow. Lancs won the last 2 meetings, both by shutout. LL Coolpy, you're fantastic. I hope Steve sends you a hat in the post. But they're his.
Can we send him a hat, but have it like modified a little bit so it just says like LL Cool P Big Stats Guy?
Oh yeah. Let's do that. Yeah, because I can just do that any time. What the fuck?
Well, I mean, we were literally sitting there this morning, and like when we got on, and you were like, "Yeah, well, I can do this because I make a lot of money, so fuck you. Just get it customly designed."
I make a lot of money. I also have to support 3 kids and a missus.
Of course,
you don't have to. Like that is a choice that you're making.
Yeah, you're right. I've got Ipswich and Colchester. The last score update I've got on there. Have we got one from before?
0-0 is what I've heard.
It is. It's still the same as half time.
First and goal for the Wolves.
Oh, come on, Jackie boy.
Extra point was good, so Icky first and goal.
I'm going to go in a second. I'll go and grab all the merch, and then you can tell me what stuff you want, and so can LL Cool P.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, can you bring back a Sharpie as well, so we can just write Big Stats Guy on LL Cool P?
Oh, hang on.
If you're not going to get it embroidered,
Ooh.
There you go. Tony Kilanowski, Stags 14
Cheers,
Kings. I am keeping my shirt on this one. TD Edinburgh 22-0.
Wolves. Yeah, Wolves 22-0.
I always like their kit because they're sponsored by Lamborghini. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. It's quality, isn't it?
That's badass. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a Lamborghini dealer, I think, rather than
No, I get that.
the Lamborghini, but still, it's awesome. Yeah, it's a cool badge to have on your logo.
Yeah.
A cool badge to have on your logo? What the fuck am I saying? Cool badge to have on your kit. Right.
Coffee, Steve. What? It's the future. Protect the fort.
So I've just done 22-0. What was the other one that we had?
Nil.
No, it was another
7-0
one.
EKP.
It was 14-0, wasn't it? The
Stags Kings half time.
Yeah.
14.
That's cool.
Yeah, 14 to the Stags.
Sweet.
That's but yeah, it's showing. It's kind of sad with Jack saying that's 22-0. Obviously, the people that have gone from Mersey, it's a big deal. They have lost a lot.
What's that? 24-0.
2 point gone. 24-0. Yikes! But still, teams come, teams go.
Do you reckon I've got this image right in my head? Currently, LL Cool P is sitting there with this giant fucking like. Do you remember like? Back
I'm
in
hoping
the 90s,
he's on. I'm hoping he's on the Sport Tank website pulling all this stuff.
Do you know when
fantastic.
like back in the 90s, people used to like door to door sell like encyclopedia sets?
Yeah.
And there'd just be like this big old set of encyclopedias that they'd go door to door. I'm hoping he's got like a Britball version of that, and he's just sitting there, just like covered in dust, just like rifling his way through these pages. Look, he's like, who's playing? Right. Birmingham, Nottingham, and then that's how I'm imagining it right now. Any updates on the Patchy Monarchs? Yes.
That was 22-0. Was it 22-0?
Yeah, it's half time, isn't it?
22-0.
Yeah. And Cal's mentioned that Edinburgh's gained a few players as well. So not only have Merseyside lost players, Edinburgh's pulled some in. So good recruiting there for them.
Good on them.
Do we think that they... Because obviously, Tamworth, Manchester last week didn't go the way that anybody from the Tamworth area would have liked. Yeah, it was. Oh, now they're just playing with him.
Oh, Jack will be sat there laughing his head off.
You're up 24. You're up 24-0. 24-0.
Onside it.
Deciding to onside it. So
Brutal.
Second half just kicked off for the Warriors and the Aztecs.
that's the Louisiana Bayou Nighthawks. It is not going well for them.
We've gone Miami, Louisiana. There we go.
I can't wait till they play in the Grand Canyon. The Grand Canyon Nighthawks. It's just
We play where we want.
we play where we want.
We
Where
all
the
know
we
who-
want.
we
We
play
play
where
where we want.
So dumb. So dumb. Right. Warriors turnover on downs. First drive of the half.
Yeah, yeah, and so it leaves a short field for the Aztecs, and I can't tell, but it looked about 20 to 30 yards out. So there could be a score here coming up.
And that's what, 14-7?
No, 21.
21-7.
21-7, I think.
Okay. By onside, the kicker swazzed at 15 yards,
20.
and everyone forgot what hands are for. Thank you for that, Kieran.
Swazzed it.
I've just had another update there coming in. Bristol Apache 28-0 over the Monarchs. I know Rachel said it didn't reflect what was going on the pitch. It's got to now.
It's starting to now, yeah. And we've got a break in the Colchester-Ipswich game. Colchester have taken the lead 7-0 third quarter. And there we go. Tom Brady, Edinburgh.
TB.
Or Tampa Bay. Or Tampa Bay, Edinburgh, whichever way you want to look at that.
That's where the Nighthawks are playing next.
Yeah, the Tampa Bay Nighthawks.
Tampa Bay Nighthawks.
He's just telling us who the matchup was. And yeah, the Wolves have scored already. So
the next comment down, 30-0, Skem not happy.
It's 30-0.
yeah.
Oh,
So they went for 2. Edinburgh went for 2 then.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll tell you what, the Colorado Springs Nighthawks are not having a good time right now. Like,
I'm just going to open my window because there's a wasp in here. I'll get him out.
Oh,
we want to let him in.
Sting.
Extra point is no good.
It's one of those you've got right now. They're just playing with it, so you'd be thinking, right, you're just going to go for you're going to try that proper onside kick, aren't you? Just piss them out, have fun with it. At 30-0, that's a trouncing. Colchester 7-0 up.
Yep, we did have that come through from Ipswich's Twitter as well, just a couple of minutes ago too.
Yeah.
So that's in the third quarter there for the Gladiators taking the lead over the Cardinals.
I'm just listening to what's going on. What's he doing?
He's
Fighting
fighting
with the wasp. Come back here. I'll do you. I'll nut you. It's
He's just punching air right now. We're trying to get this wasp out.
Britball live.
He's just gonna come back sweaty as fuck, like red in the face,
Stung.
wishing for an oxygen tank.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. LL Cool P. Bristol Apache leads the series 11-6 over Cornwall. Cornish, as they were then, won the first 4 meetings. Bristol have won the last 6. So they were like, oh, we'll do them easy. And then they just went, nah. Then they've absolutely smashed them.
Because I'm recover another kick, yeah. So I'm assuming on that Cornish one, that's including the Sharks as well.
That'll be the Sharks as well. Yeah. Now they are the
yeah.
Monarchs.
So Edinburgh recover another kick. So they're just
taking the piss out of the.
Mate, I'll tell you what,
Nighthawks
the Tijuana Nighthawks are not going to have a good day.
Oh, it's a shame. It's a shame. I hope
Like,
all the people
is Steve building like a wasp like hive?
He's just gone. He's
Sidling back in.
Here he goes. Hello, love.
I've got all the merch to show people.
Hey.
Oh, we thought you were having a fist fight with the wasp.
Fighting with the boss. Yeah, I just thought I'd take the opportunity.
Edinburgh recovered another kick.
Jesus.
And
more scores.
LL Cool P's come through with the clutchness on the Bristol Apache Cornwall history.
Get the Sharpie out for the app.
So we got the. Did you get the Gladiators Cardinals score? 7-0 to Colchester over Ipswich.
Oh, I can't do anything. My keyboard's like buried.
First drive of Q3 is a 3-and-out for the Bulls in the Bulls Caesars game, and Steam have taken their third timeout with 17 seconds left to go in the half. Steam, second and 17 on the Raiders 41. The pass is picked and returned to the 42 Raiders ball.
Jesus. Oh, did we see if the
Raiders.
did the Apache score? The Aztec score, sorry.
Not that we've seen. Nothing in here. So
Let's have a look. Yep, they did. 2014.
2014.
Yeah. Oh.
Let's go Bristol.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sean's just popped in to let us know as well. 2014 to the Warriors currently. Go on, Bristol.
Come on, Bristol.
Do you know what? I know it sounds a bit weird, right? But I bet the Warriors quite like this because they've actually got some competition.
I was going to say that I reckon because they've probably been clocked out for the last few whiles. The New York Nighthawks being beat like they stole something.
Right.
I don't know about the New York Nighthawks, but the El Salvador Nighthawks are not having a good time.
Right, do you want to see the merch?
Yeah, go on.
So we've got. Hold on. Get that thing off the bottom.
Oh, yep. Yeah.
I'm gonna
It's
go.
gone.
I'm gonna go big, so I can show everything. So we've got a hat, a cap,
Ooh.
full tank cap. We've got a beanie.
Beanie.
We've got what? T-shirts.
In all sizes.
In all sizes.
Not many sizes. Masks.
Just in case you end up in the Ukraine or Russia, where COVID only exists now.
Don't need them anymore.
We've got hoodies.
Oodie.
Mug and
Yeah.
hand sanitizer.
George is a fan of the t-shirt. And we got upside down hoodies.
Upside down hoodies. Yeah.
Okay, can only be worn when you're currently being assaulted and dangled by your feet.
Backpacks or bags.
Can hold one regular size laptop and 3 rolls of change
Little notepads with a pen.
that only writes in invisible ink.
Why are you trying to commentate on my shit?
Because you haven't fucking sent me any yet, you prick.
Well, yeah, well, you're not getting any now because you don't like it.
Well, I don't want it.
And then a larger sports bag.
I was going to say the big bag.
Can fit one small child.
Yeah, so I try and put my kid in, my baby in. No, I better
Not
not.
the baby. Put one of the ones that can wriggle around and breathe. Not the baby.
The baby would be the best fit. Anyway. I'm trying to think in practical terms here.
Thank you, Charles Manson.
Yeah.
Sport tank bicep bands.
So, interestingly, Nathan, I tried to get them. I can't find any supplier to do, because I was just going to do, because it's quite difficult to stitch. I was trying to find a supplier to do them. I can't find any supplier that does bicep bands. Because I thought that would have been, if I did, I'd have just blown the budget on bicep bands, which was like $2,000 for all of the stuff I got. Not obviously just one item each, but all the gear. There's about $2,000 worth of gear, and I would have probably just got $2,000 worth of bicep bands if I could. But if anyone out there knows anyone that can supply us with bicep bands, let me know, because I'll put an order in for sure.
Why do they need to be stitched?
Oh, because it's customized. So
Yeah, but don't most bicep bands can't they rubber? Yeah.
No. They're almost like you chop off the top of your sock. That's what they're like an elasticated.
I know what they look
cotton.
like.
Yeah. So why do you think they're rubber then, you dickhead?
I know what they look like. For some reason, I thought they were like silicon or rubber.
I was.
Game day live, ladies and gentlemen.
I didn't know they were made of cotton.
So yeah, they are, and they've probably got some synthetic stuff, but yeah, they're a material as opposed to a rubber,
Right.
and they and you couldn't print on them; they're too thin. You have to stitch. So it's just very difficult to find any. At the
Just,
moment. Well,
just go to
impossible.
Go to the old lady down the road that does like fucking curtains
Where?
and yeah, she'll fucking sort you out.
So where do I get the bicep bands from before I send them to her?
Ask her to make them.
I'll make them. Yeah. Of course, yeah. That's how you've solved the problem. Thanks, Oz.
I don't know why you didn't ask me in the first place.
No. I feel so stupid.
You should. You really should.
Right, let me get some scores on here.
So, a couple of game updates. The Birmingham Bulls have picked off the Caesars and have returned to inside the red zone. So we've got Bulls ball inside the red zone there versus Nottingham in a game that is, I believe, 14-7 to Nottingham currently over the Bulls. So good opportunity for them there. So Jack's mentioned 4th down and long for Edinburgh. First play to actually take place in Merseyside with this mileage to go. So...
Oh dear.
Brad has popped up to let us know that Lancs is 21-13 up over the Tigers.
Oh wow! Well,
and I think
Lancs.
The Tigers hit first in that one, if I remember rightly.
Yeah,
so
6-0.
Yeah. We've got a score. We've got a score.
Okay. What at TD Edinburgh?
I don't think so. Oh no, it is.
Yeah, Tampa Bay, Edinburgh.
36.
Yeah.
36.
Yeah.
Oh dear. So
going for the that's 4th and long, right? When you're already up 30, and you're going for it. That is some muggery.
Ruthless.
That is. We don't like you. You've beaten us the last 5 times, and we know it. Thank you, hello,
yeah.
And so we're gonna go for it on 4th and long,
and then score, and
the extra point's good, 37-0.
37-0. Oh,
this is just what a wild game.
Oh dear. Rolling clock. Oh, mercy rule.
Oh, so the mercy rule Nighthawks.
The Mersey rule.
Mercy rule. Play where they want. Mercy rule Nighthawks. Oh dear. And we've got a mercy rule coming in now.
Cornwall.
Bristol Apache. 35-0. Pass to number 84 from the 39-yard line. Extra point good. Poor coverage in the backfield. Thank you, Rachel. Sorry you had to go.
What's the score? What's the score of that one?
35-0.
35.
Yeah, so the update that you've just given us, so Joe Parsons with the reception from Cal, extra point missed. So Nottingham does lead Birmingham Bulls 14-13. We've got halftime score from the Bombers versus Donny. So sorry, Donny and the Bombers. 6-3 to the Bombers over the Mustangs. Ryan Wakeling with the early rule TD. The Mersey rule Nighthawks. I thought so too. I was quite proud of that, but whatever, guys.
We're sorry. We'll try again to the joke again.
I thought it was the Mercy rule Nighthawks. Are we saying Mersey?
Rule? I said Mercy rule Nighthawks, and I think Mikey said Mersey rule Nighthawks.
Over here, you've given us a little update, so I'll just pop that in.
Oh.
So think the Mercy rule needed to be put in ages ago to save the Green Bay Knights. No, you're coming back. You're coming back east. We were going west. We were going west and south, and you're going north and east. So I was looking at Honduras was where they were playing from next, to be honest. But
we're still the Nighthawks. Shut your face.
Yeah. Oh yeah. After that, they're off to Lima in Peru, Santiago in Chile,
Argentina.
The Warriors.
Oh, there we go. Is that our last nil-all break?
Yeah, no, because we've got another game that we don't know. Stampede and the Storm.
Oh,
and
right.
The London Blitzby and the Hornets. Those 2 games we don't have scores for.
We're not there. All right, Mike, we're not there yet. We've still got 12 hours worth of flying to go.
The Warriors are 27-14 up now.
Sean's just let us know. Warriors are up 27-14. The Devils over Ouse Valley 6-0. Yeah. That's a lot closer than I thought that was going to be. I'm not going to lie.
I thought the Devils would have spanked them, but
same here.
Eagles were good last week. Nick Benning, what a guy, and Coops. They're doing magical things, so good on them. The Falkland Island Nighthawks.
We try not to be political here, Nathan. So just.
Oh dear.
But it's been a wonderful time covering the
Kyiv Nighthawks.
the Honolulu Nighthawks.
Well, I'm dropping off for a bit. I'll be back in about 2 minutes or so. Maybe
He's
3.
going for a sleep.
Yeah, he's given up.
So Glads are up 10-0 now. So field goal, there we go. Glads are up 10-0 third quarter. Despite being less than 20 miles apart, they've only played 10 times. Teams played in different leagues prior to the BAFA. Is that BAFA National Gridiron League merger? I'm assuming.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. Ipswich leads the series 5-4 and a tie. What is your take on ties in Britball?
Oh yes,
or draws. Sorry, if you don't. Just in case you're about to talk to me about neckties.
Always wear a tie. Always wear a tie. Club ties.
Yes. Club ties in Britball, definitely.
Yeah, but no, I know a lot of people. I know there was a controversial one. I think it was 2018, where Chester played Halton. And they got to the end of the game and it was tied. And instead of going for it, they knelt it out because they were of the opinion you play till you win, sort of thing. So they knelt it out, and everyone was like, "What's he doing? That's the end of the game." So the referee blows the whistles, puts the ball up. That's it, end of game. But I don't know.
Oh, did they kneel it out expecting extra time?
Yeah, and it was kind of awkward because everyone was like, "What are you doing? It's all right. We'll like extra time." And they were like, "No, you don't. It's just a tie." I mean, it's one of those ones of a tie is a tie. If you're both as good as each other and you get to the end of the game, it's a tied game. And that's kind of it. You don't just. It's not like you can play like golden goal and keep going. But if it's tied, Oklahoma drill on the goal line. Controversial. Yep. I like it.
Yeah, first one to get brain damage flinches.
But no, if it's a tie, that's the end of the game. Unless it's like a playoff, where you
can't have a tie. You need a winner.
Yeah, you need a winner. Yeah. But if it's a regular season, the tie's a tie.
Yeah.
I mean, am I being controversial in that, or is that like the going?
So would you? So you're happy not implementing an extra time period?
Yeah, if it's mid-season, during the season, the tie's a tie. If it's the playoffs or the finals, well, obviously you can't. You've got to have a winner, so you go to the same thing that they do in the NFL. If you
depends which teachers you ask. Sometimes there's all participants and no winners, Mikey. So we're all winners.
We're all winners. Participation medals all round. Oh.
Yeah, we're all winners except for Steve's chair.
Keep it up.
Should we? I just wish that people could hear us in the when we're talking in the green room. So it'd just be welcome to Game Day Live, and it's just Steve's empty chair.
There he's gone, a fallen comrade.
So we've got an update from the South Wales Oxford game. So South Wales finally break the deadlock with a strong inside run, extra point good. Late in the third quarter, we've got South Wales 7, Oxford Saints 0.
Oh,
0 point for Oxford.
0 point.
0 point. So Nathan's mentioned if tied team with Sportank swag wins. No team wins because Steve is a goblin who hoards it to himself.
The thing was, he was talking about all the different pieces. I mean, I've got my little backpacks through there, my little duffel bags there. I was going to start going, I've got stuff. I travelled to his house. I went to his house and just...
Oh, you fucking pricks. So the other guys have left me, have they? Let's see what's going on. Hold on a sec.
Welcome to Game Day Live, brought to you by Steve's Empty Chair.
Oh dear.
If it's any consolation, we did keep airtime rolling. We didn't just have your chair going the whole time. It's just I heard you coming back in, but
you should have just ended the broadcast. That'd have been well funny.
No, I really wished that people could have heard us in the green room just narrating over your empty chair on screen.
And here is Steve doing nothing.
No. We've got some score updates, bro. So the Gladiators at 10-0 over the Cardinals in the third quarter with a field goal. And the Warriors, South Wales Warriors, have taken a 7-0 lead over the Oxford Saints. And
I can't even find the Gladiator. Oh,
yeah,
so 10-0, I got that. What was the other one?
7-0 to South Wales over Oxford. So same shit, different QB. Edinburgh, interception again. Weird.
Oh,
This is it's just
going into the fourth quarter.
it is heartbreaking for the Suva Nighthawks playing out of Fiji. Edinburgh pick after going through Nighthawks receivers' hands. It's just update from the Bombers game. I've gone home. The missus wanted to put dinner on. My 9-year-old was bored. Football Sundays for him. So Donnie and the Bombers was not providing enough entertainment for a 9-year-old.
Nah, he's bored. He's like, I want me dinner. I want me turkey Twizzlers, balls. Travelling Nighthawks.
Yeah, the Papua New Guinea Nighthawks are just not having a great day. If they spent more time focusing on playing football, less time travelling around the world, they might actually.
Just saying.
So,
here we go.
There we go.
Have you got the latest Warriors score?
27-14 is what we saw last.
27-17 now.
Oh, okay. So field goal to Bristol then. That's good. Ash is on his break. Can see he's not been missed. Not in the slightest.
Nah,
not at all. Cornwall's.
Ushiv.
He says giving a nickname out that's not on screen. Yeah, you're right. You haven't been missed. Cornwall's getting slapped with or without you. So Oxford leads the series versus South Wales 12-4. Oxford have won the last 10 meetings, and the last South Wales win was in 2004, before today.
Oh.
So we've gone to end of the third quarter there in that South Wales-Oxford game with the Warriors leading 7-0. Gladiators and Cardinals have gone into third quarter as well for a 10-0. And George is just confirming what you mentioned before, Steve, 27-17 there after an Aztecs field goal.
That's really good for the Aztecs.
That's
I mean, we always
great
say
for the
that,
Aztecs.
the Warriors are just like machines. And then
The benchmark sort of thing.
Well,
yeah.
If I just one of the touchdowns that I saw, there was actually a few missed tackles from the Aztecs. If they can tighten that stuff up, I think the game would be a lot tighter. So it would be interesting to see the reverse fixtures. I know the game's not over. I'm not trying to jinx anything or anything, but just I think this is the Aztecs' first game of the season, right? We haven't seen them play, so give them a little bit of time to bond and gel, and it might be a much closer game next time they play.
That's fantastic, NL Cool P.
Yeah,
the series 3-2 versus the Blitzbeat.
But look at that last part.
4 out of 5 games.
The away team has won 4 out of 5 out of the 5 fixtures.
Fair play.
Neither team can defend their home turf.
I just refreshed, Stevie. I just refreshed the Sport Tank Facebook thing, to get the scores and that. And it's just independent, unbiased media outlet. Or the unbiased bit, apart from Boo Lightning Boo.
It's unbiased.
Well, it's unbiased, apart from maybe a few of us going Boo Lightning and
mostly.
We are unbiased. We hate everybody.
But it's so who, if anyone, could beat the Warriors? I mean, I thought maybe Bristol when they get their eye in. Yeah,
Manchester.
Good show. Maybe.
They handled Tamworth comfortably. Comfortably handled them.
They're definitely on the way if they're not there already. Believe the hype, as we were saying last week. Believe the hype.
Yeah.
Well, I think the Aztecs as well. The Aztecs and the Titans. Those are sort of the two big teams.
Still 16-6 for the Alphas. Got to the red zone, then tipped past intercepted. Alpha defense looking strong. Offense back on the pitch at Warhawks 28. Smashing. Have you updated Facebook, Steve? Do you want me to go down
just give me a sec. I'm just doing some bits.
That's all right.
Just checking some scores that we don't have.
Stevie Price, man about town, doing bits and pieces.
Yeah. Just go around knocking people.
Hereford Storm is the ones we don't have a score for.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh. There's nothing. Neither of them have updated anything. So
yeah, no, we're still.
Just hit save, Mikey, and then that should be the latest scores.
Mega.
Excuse me.
I will. As soon as it loads up, I will give you all the shouts. So, the Tier 1 Nighthawks 0, Edinburgh Wolves 37, Warriors 27, Aztecs 17, Tigers 13, Wolverines 21, Vikings 0, Pirates 7, Saints 7, Warriors 0, nothing from the Blitzbee Hornets, Bulls 13, Caesars 14, Romans 28, Revolution 0, Falcons 34, Spartans 7, Roughnecks 6, Hunters 0, Stags 14, Kings 0, Raiders 0, Steam 12, Bombers, was that 9-3 or 6-3? But that is 9-0.
6-3.
6-3. Alpha 16, Warhawk 6, Stampede Storm, we don't know. Apache 35, the Monarchs 0. Gladiators 10, Cardinals 0. Ouse Valley Eagles 0. Ush Valley Eagles 0. Devils 6, which I thought is a good score. Renegades 0. Sabres 7 with a crown. Still with the crown. Well done.
So, Colin's just asked if we've got any scores from the Scottish D2 games. We do, and if you weren't paying attention, Mikey...
Right then. Roughnecks 6. Roughnecks 6. Hunters 0. I was going Humphreys? Stags 14. Kings
The Humphreys Dunters.
The Humpty Dumpties.
Okay.
And Aberdeen leads the series 5-0 versus Dumfries.
I love that. Oh god, there we go. Alpha's
series tied. Yeah, series tied for Highland versus Dunfermline at 1-1, and the away team won both fixtures. And the Alphas are 22-6 up with the PAT no good.
Fair enough. I love these LL Cool P updates. This is making my Sunday. Just popping up and going, oh, and by the way, I bet he's cool at parties. He just knows stuff. He's like talking about, did you know? You're like, I didn't, but I feel better for knowing it now.
I'm LL Cool P. I know things.
You see, the thing is that I know we're sort of like, what are we in week 3 now? And we've got, we got another 15 to go? Something like that? 17, somewhere around there. I can't wait for the end of it where all the nicknames come up. We need to make a note of them now. So at the end of it, we'd like, and a big thank you to LL Coupe, Tommy Lunchtime.
Tommy Lunchtime's fucking brilliant.
Tommy Lunchtime.
Yeah,
I can't believe we forgot it.
Tommy Lunchtime, the North Ants, Fire Ants.
The North Ants, Fire Ants.
Boo Lightning.
Boo Lightning. So Nathan, we just need to correct you. It's Edinburgh. Edinburgh is playing the Icelandic Nighthawks. EKP is playing the Vikings. EKP have scored again, though, against the Vikings. So they're up. EKP's up 14-0.
Wow.
Oh, I wonder who picked that. Notts convert a short yardage reception for 6 and kick the point.
You and Hayden. Yeah.
Come on,
so Notts convert a short yardage reception for 6, kick the point after 21-13 to Nottingham over Birmingham.
Are we calling Nathan a jinx right there? Been 5 minutes, no EKP score. EKP score.
Let's go, EKP.
Tell everyone how I'm not a millionaire. How I'm not a millionaire.
You're in your own company, Steve. You're a billionaire.
Yeah.
You and
Maybe one
Elon.
day.
You and Elon buying Twitter together.
Yeah. No.
No, I don't want to be seen with Elon.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. What have we got here?
Just having a quick look, seeing if we've got anything else. So, Sean's just following through, still 27-17 for the Warriors over the Aztecs.
I've just had a message from Rachel Moore of the Monarchs. Monarchs were first in goal. They scored, but it was ruled out for an illegal formation.
Oh.
Well, contact us when they can score using a legal formation. All right.
Yeah, maybe you should just line up better.
Yeah, just do football better.
So East Essex versus Berkshire. The teams have only played once before in 1986. The original South End Sabres beat the original Reading Renegades 20-12. Where are you finding this? Like,
I'm telling you, he's the cat stats.
We have to
The
find
stat
out where
cat-
he gets it
cat
from.
stats.
so Stevie, you're not a billionaire with sport tank bicep bands, is apparently
He
what
will
we've
be.
been told.
He
Oh,
will
will
be.
be. Right.
No.
Here's a new score for you.
Go on.
Oh. Give it
Hello, Cool P. Stato.
Yeah, he
Oh,
definitely
my
can be a stato for
word.
us.
There we go,
Falcons
48-7.
48.
Yeah.
Ooh.
He's a little bit like LL Cool P's a little bit like Susie Dent from in terms of the job role from the 8 out of 10. Not as a person, I don't have no idea.
Who's going to be our Rachel Riley then? We need a Rachel Riley as well.
Yeah, we'll put Tabs in a short dress up
I'll
the
take
front.
that up.
I'll do the research.
Yeah, LL Cool P can do the research. Tabs wears the dress and makes conservative racive remarks.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Yeah, cool. I'm just checking through the...
Yeah, I'm
there
just
more?
having a quick look to see if I can see anything. And at the moment, it looks like we're all quiet on the score front in terms of updates.
Well, which is kind of odd, and it's like dead noise.
Today it's been just flying in.
Oh, it's
been
been
great.
ba, 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 and then so it's for it to go all of a sudden, because normally we have to fill by now. Well, we're normally on filler, but now actually
yeah.
we've got low. Guess what? From Jack
Guess what?
Watson. It's all right. I'm going to say Edinburgh have scored again.
I'm gonna say pick 6.
Yeah, at TD Edinburgh.
Jesus Christ, they're
Oh,
just going nuts, aren't they?
43-0.
Yeah, 43.
Can we get some Fs in the chat to pay respects for the Bangkok Nighthawks?
Oh, it's a shame. Pay respects.
Yeah.
Shame. Oh, Craig
the-
Penn must be devastated. Shame.
Yeah, the Fukushima Nighthawks are not having a good time.
Oh, shame.
We've got a score. I've got a score update. It's a half-time score from the game we don't have a score for.
Oh, Hereford, Swindon.
Yeah, this is a half-time.
So we've got 44-0 there for Edinburgh over the
TD
Nighthawks.
Bulls. TD Bulls.
Yes, there it
Calvin's
is.
in from short yardage for 6, but the 2-pointer is stopped. 19-21, late in quarter 3. 44-0.
Oh, what is the score between Hereford and Swindon? No!
You see why I was so excited?
Yeah,
So dumb.
I see.
So dumb.
Don't care. It's fantastic.
It is. It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant.
Oh, good God.
But
Do you know
that
what
game. So we're late in Q3 now for that Birmingham Nottingham
Birmingham
game.
Nottingham's what, 19 to
21,
21 now?
21-19. Northumberland versus East Kilbride. Series tied at 1-1. And away team has won both games again.
Oh. See? LL Cool P with the stats.
Yeah.
44-0.
Statman. It's got its own theme song. Copyrighted, but still. Yeah, that's... have we got a score for OVE versus Norwich?
Yeah, 6-0.
Yeah, last that we
Six-
heard was 6-0.
6-0.
So, as I'm interested, why do most people select the Vikings to beat EKP? I thought it was going to be close. EKP is a good team historically. Split the games with the Wolves last year. Rather surprised, 80% in favour of the Vikings. Me too, Mark. I picked EKP. So I'm going to let these two defend their picks as to why they thought Northumberland was going to win.
Because we'd seen
based on
Northumberland
form.
play. Yeah. I've seen Northumberland play. We haven't seen EKP play. Are you quite smug there, darling? You're feeling quite smug. Like,
We said that at the top of the show. We don't know, so yeah, we just went with what we did know rather than what we don't know.
What I know is EKP's winning.
Just saying.
They sound.
Tommy lunchtime, end of the third. Hull throwing the ball and a tad more. No look at the run game at the Alphas 38.
There we go. OVE Norwich, we've got 6-0 is the last that we've seen, I believe.
Correct. And 6 to Norwich.
Yeah, to Norwich.
Yes.
over OVE. Yeah. Which is closer than me and Mikey mentioned this. I think you were gone off doing your gubbins.
Fighting a wasp.
No, the second time round. He's fighting the wasp's family. It's Die Hard 2 with a vengeance. The wasp's revenge. We thought that was a little bit closer than what had originally been expected between Norwich and Oosh Valley.
Oosh Valley.
Just I know. Sorry to interrupt what you're saying, Oz, but
No, you're not.
I am, because you just built something up, and I'm going to tell you, I just wanted to chip in with this. So it's 21-19, Birmingham scored a TD, and then they failed a 2-pointer, so they would have drawn level. Yeah, sorry.
You've got to
You need to get some light in, mate. You're becoming a silhouette of yourself.
You're becoming a shadow of your former self, Oz.
Yeah.
Sorry, let me.
It's good.
Yeah, there we go. How's that?
There you go.
Oh, it's better.
See you now.
We also could have gone with the Queen. I see a little silhouette of a man. Was the other option there? As we just see my Thunderbolts, Boo Lightning, very very frightening. So second half kickoff, the Steam try an onside kick which goes out of bounds for a penalty. Raiders start on the 50. Yay, Britball!
And then
Britball!
Raiders to go for it on 4th down, 4th and 6. Just think, Stevie, when the new league kicks off, it'll all be different. It'll be all completely different.
Yeah, it'll be shenanigans under a different name. Like
mic'd up players.
Yeah.
You can take the Britball out of BAFA, but you can't take the shenanigans out of Britball. Like you can put them under a different banner. It will still be shithousery. It doesn't matter. It's built into the people.
It's in the blood of Brit players.
It is. It really is. So full-time score. We've got Edinburgh. Yeah, Edinburgh 44. Let's find a lovely place in the world. Lithuania Nighthawks.
Canberra.
Oh yeah, we're gonna give it for Mike. Edinburgh 44. The Canberra Nighthawks 0.
Well done, Edinburgh.
Anything in the late kickoff? Blitzby versus Hornets. Not that we've seen so far, Scott. We have had no updates yet.
I've looked on socials. There's nothing there yet.
Nathan's asked if you're doing another show with Coach Rains, as Rains is one of the best coaches in the history of this country.
Yeah. Oh, thanks for giving me a compliment too, Nathan, you prick. No, I'm joking.
He's great, and you've got a platform. Fuck off.
Let me just bring up. I feel like this is very apt. We live by shithousery and we die by shithousery.
Yeah. Maybe that's another T-shirt. Anyway,
I feel like
I need to go back and answer Nathan.
For Steve just calling Nathan a prick out of nowhere.
Because he didn't compliment me. Oh!
Right, so
Natalie's
this is
one of
Chris's
the wives.
wife. This is Chris's wife. Yes.
It could be Sean's wife. No one knows.
Well, she's in the photo with Chris.
Oh, I can't see the pictures, can I?
Yeah. Well, okay. Unless she's married to Sean but hugging Chris, like.
Hey,
I'm
Sean,
assuming.
I said Sean's away. Sean's away. Nothing matters.
I'm assuming Natalie. I'm assuming. Yeah, Steve was on Coach Reigns' show. So we've had Mama Reigns. Mama Reigns, but we've had Mama Breenan to give us an update. Now Natalie's come through with the Roughnecks Hunters 6-all. That is.
It's a shame, but no one's predicted this.
No.
This is one of the ones that I think Mike went Hunters and everyone else went. What are you doing, Mike?
He's getting a Freddo. What the fuck do you think he's doing? Right, we've got a Saints touchdown. So number 7 finds the rookie Ollie Moore Knox on the end zone. Extra point good. Saints are tied with the Warriors 7-all.
Fuck off.
In the
His name
quarter.
is Moore Knox.
Yeah.
That's like the best football name I've ever heard.
It's MOHR hyphen Knox KNOX.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah, so
I heard.
He's Ollie Moore Knox.
That's quality. Right. Sorry, what was the score there now? 14?
Yeah, 7-all for the Saints Warriors. Yeah, they've evened
the Warriors that scored.
Ooh.
No, the Saints have scored. The Warriors scored first.
Oh, right, we had that wrong.
Well, South Wales have been leading since the 3rd, and the Oxford have now tied the game up.
Oops. Anyway, I need to go back and answer Nathan's question. So, yeah, we were going to do the other rookie session this Wednesday. That's when it's scheduled. But Coach Reigns has got an award night, and I've got a thing for the Amelie Fund. So, we're going to put it off by another week. Yeah, that's it. On the back of the Sport Tank mug, I think it's the only dual branded thing we've got.
Kind of looks like it's on the front. Kind of looks like it's on the front of the Sport Tank mug, though.
Yeah, if I hold it, if you're left-handed, then it's on the.
No, but like put it in your right hand.
If you're right-handed, right? Then it's on the front.
So it's on the front.
Yeah,
not on the back.
Yeah, but I was talking from a left-handed person's perspective, obviously.
Are you left-handed?
Obviously.
And you say obviously not holding it in your left hand. You were holding it in your right, and you're like, it's on the front. But I'm speaking from the other perspective.
Yeah.
Dickhead.
Yeah.
Dickhead.
I want it so if you're right-handed, you can see the Sport Tank logo. You go, I'm motivated or whatever. You need.
I've never drunk a fucking cup of coffee like that in my life.
I don't drink hot drinks. I don't know what goes through your head. I don't drink hot drinks.
Motivated.
Pick up your drink. Oh yeah, I'm motivated. Fucking away we go. You know, when I have my Scottish Guinness, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm motivated. Fuck off, man.
So
fuck off.
So because
touchdown Steam 18-0. 18-0, and the 2 PAT's good. So the Steam lead 20-0 over the Nottingham Raiders. Wow. And I think was Hayden the only one to pick the Steam?
I think Sean
Breen as well.
So we're going to do another rookie thing, but it'll probably be a week after now, just to finish that off.
The game's boring as fuck.
Oh, he's not talking about.
That's what
he's not talking about Donny and the Bombers, is he?
That's what we've been told. We've been told that the game's boring as fuck. His 9-year-old wanted to go home, and his missus had to put dinner on.
Yeah, there you go.
That is
Britball.
This is Tommy Lunchtime. The update on Donny and the Bombers. He's gone home. The missus wanted to put dinner on.
I've got an update on Donny and the Bombers. I've got an update from 26 minutes ago. At half time, it was 6-3.
Yeah, we had 6-3. Yeah.
Oh no! Final score for the Monarchs versus the Apache is 38-0. Apparently, the field goal by Bristol with 30 seconds left. We just thought instead we could kneel it out, or we could just kick.
What's this?
So,
who's this?
That was Apache versus the Monarchs. They kicked the field goal instead of just kneeling it out.
So the 38-0 win.
Love it.
Is that full time?
38-0 win. That's full time.
So we've got running clock in the Leicester-Holton game, and Sean believes it's 48-7 Leicester over Holton.
Yeah, it is 48-7.
We've got another short passing TD for Notts, but the PAT is blocked. 27-19 to the Caesars over the Bulls early in Q4. Oh, we got an update. There we go. Bombers 14, TDM 2 PAT, Donny 3. Hashtag pray for Donny.
Pray for Donny.
If anybody was paying attention to the Game Day Live from last season, where Donny was just getting pasted by everyone,
pray for Donny.
everybody under the sun. It was hashtag pray for Donny, as they were just getting 50, 60, 70 points put on them week in, week out.
They did. I mean, I'm not imagining this. They used to be Prem, didn't they, Donny? Mustangs used to be Prem, and they were doing really well.
Not that I remember, but yeah,
no idea.
Maybe.
No idea. All I know is Doncaster itself is a fucking shithole. Like it is one of the worst. It is one of the worst towns that I've been to. Like it's just a nah. Like I feel like there's a few places. Why are we putting a K at the front of the Nighthawks? Just out of curiosity.
They're spelling it wrong. It's not. It's night as in nighttime, not night as in.
It's
not a hawk that night owns.
Armed medieval man.
Oh, love it.
Oh, okay. No, it's not. It's not they. I need to reiterate here, James. It's not they. It's me. I am the only one who's
James,
not a fan.
Stop trying to.
I'll take this on the chin. I think Doncaster is an absolute shithole. It's one of the worst cities. It's not even a city. It's a town. It's one of the worst towns I've been to in the UK. Like just South Yorkshire as a whole, right? Like, and I don't mean whole as in like HOLE because it is, but like in the entity of South Yorkshire, it's just got a whole bunch of just garbage cities and towns. It's
got a place called Hull.
Yeah, no, that's in the other way, the East Riding of Yorkshire. I believe it's the Humber region. Yeah. But it's just the whole of South Yorkshire is just.
I used to go out of a bird from East Riding of Hull.
Did you?
Yeah, Nina.
I bet that was a
Shout
very
out to
short
Nina.
relationship. Shout out. Big up yourself, Nina.
Oh, God.
So I know the area.
I wonder what Nina's doing these days. Not watching Game Day Live.
I miss you.
Take me back.
3 kids and a wife later. I miss you.
I'm talking bollocks on a Sunday to people about American football. Take me back.
Yeah. Look at me now. Look at me now.
Look at me now. I'm listening to some Antipodean talk shit about South Yorkshire towns.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got to send you. This is class. I've got to send you to this. Hang on, Game Day Live. This is the pitch in Skelmersdale. If you guys can see it,
I've been there.
Yeah, but it's the line markings. If you can, bang it up on.
I'm pretty sure it was a. Is it not a synthetic field they play on, or have they changed?
Yeah,
in the
but
last
they've
10 years?
Someone's a little bit drunk, lining those up.
Can you share that, or do you want me to show my screen?
I'll do it. I'm just trying to do
That's still not the worst that we've I think the racetrack ones we saw last week were even worse than that.
Where have you sent it to me, Mikey? Oh, okay.
Facebook Messenger. So there you go. There is your challenge, ladies and gentlemen. We want to see your Britball pitch lines.
Oh yes,
that's on a synthetic field as well.
Whoever gets the best Britball pitch lines that's pissed. Steve will send you some Sport Tank stuff.
A hat or a beanie.
Yeah, you can have a hat or a beanie, but we will send you some stuff. We want to see those crap lines. Because
we play where we want. We draw lines how we want. We paint how we want.
They're never straight. We paint how we want.
We paint how we want.
Do you reckon he was trying to paint it? So when he started up this end, he was in Merseyside and he was looking to finish up in Skelmersdale. Like, is that you reckon how he was? What his ambition was?
It's just bad, isn't it?
It's the fact that he's had a guideline. He knows there's one line already painted in there.
Even the guideline's looking pretty fucking shocking.
This one's brilliant, though, isn't it? The sideline one seems pretty straight.
Oh, that's bang on, yeah. But then he's just fuck it.
He
started because he's having a few drinks, and so the first lines he did with this was he just.
No, I don't know if I'm remembering this right, but I swear that we've seen one over the last couple of years.
We've seen a really bad
where they were mowed into where the pitch lines were mowed into they weren't painted. They were. It was quite long, and they mowed the field into it.
You see, I can't comment because when we go to Iceland, I know what they do, and anyone that played for Ústvalli will remember that what they do is they don't have lines because they basically play between like a soccer game or whatever. They use tape. They use tape around the edges and play in the middle. It's fantastic. IFAF yards left, actual yards right.
There we go. So we've got the IFAF yards on the left, and we've got the actual yards on the right.
He's just done his best. He's done his best. That's what
he's done his best. Bless
I would say he's doing his level best, but he's not, because that's not level at all. So Nathan's officiated a game. We went into the field. There was no 4-yard line, and the other end of the goal line made the Merseyside lines look straight.
But Nathan, were the changing rooms lockable? That's the all-important thing, isn't it? With for the I'm trying to remove this, and it keeps right. Was that you?
Because I was trying. I was trying to help you. I was trying to remove it as well.
Man. I'm share man.
Oh, my bad. Shit.
Oh right, look what I'm going to do now, just to make up. There you go. Look. Yeah, oh look, I'm doing all this.
Well, I mean, it's your production, so you can do what the fuck you want. If you want to turn this into a shit show, that's on you. Like, it's not my company. It's not my company I need to worry about.
Come on. Was it ever anything other than a shit show?
The moment that you decided to bring me into the fold, it was just all downhill. No, you're the voice of reason, and that's how we know we're in trouble. When the man who gets naked because one team has won on stream.
Nathan twisting the knife.
Oh, it's the host of the Steve Rain Show afternoon.
Yeah, and also still no compliment.
Oh dear. So
yeah, I know. Yeah, I want to Nathan. If you don't come up with
you're gonna ban him. You're gonna ban him.
Yeah, you're gonna get banned. Yeah, shadow banned.
I've seen Steve ban people for this.
Yeah. I demand a compliment.
A scores update before Steve.
What are you, the Black Knight in Monty Python?
Yeah.
The knights who say knee. We demand a compliment.
It's the knights who say knee. Yeah.
The knights who say knee.
A shrubbery.
We demand a shrubbery.
Merseyside Nighthawks. Now we're back in Merseyside, Lancashire. 0. Edinburgh Wolves 44, London Warriors 27, Aztecs 17, Tigers 13, Wolverines 21, Vikings 0, Pirates 14, Saints 7, Warriors 7. Nothing for Blitzby and Hornets, Bulls 19, Nottingham Caesars 27, Romans 28, Revolution 0, Falcons 48, Holton Spartans 7, Roughnecks 6, Hunters 6, Stags 14, Kings 0. Nottingham Raiders 0, Steam 20, Bombers 14, Mustangs 3, Alphas 22, Warhawks 6, Stampede, Storm 0. Apache 38.
No, it's not.
Oh, I got excited over nothing. Apache 38, Monarchs 0, Gladiators 10, Cardinals 0, Ústvalli Exiles, Eagles 0. Devils 6, Renegades 0, East Essex Sabres.
What's the Stampede Sweden? I was going to say. What's the Stampede Swindon score?
Oh my clothes are staying well and truly on Stags 35, Kings 0. Oh no, yeah, it was Dunfermline Kings 35-0.
Wow.
I thought we had an update. Oh no, I thought we had another update after this.
No, I thought it was 0-0. We might have done. I don't know. Let me go. I'm going to check. Yes, we did. We did. Let me go and find out where I grabbed that from.
So we've got a blocked punt. So Birmingham blocks the punt, recovers inside the 10. So Nottingham 21, Birmingham 19, and Birmingham taking over inside the Nottingham 10.
It was 0-0 at half time. That was the update. It was a half time score.
Okay, so it is 0.
Oh, blimey.
I like that. Oh, no, not that one. The other one.
We said a compliment, not lies.
Yeah, I know. Young.
Stud. 8
Nina,
not
if
27.
you're watching, you're still a young stud.
Yeah.
Yes, you are right. Apologies.
Call me.
You are right. It is. It's
I hope your mod isn't watching this. You're going to get such a kicking.
sorry. Birmingham have the ball inside Nottingham's 10, and it is Nottingham 27, Birmingham 19, not 21-19. Sorry. So turnover on downs.
What's going on? What's going on?
So Birmingham have the ball inside Nottingham's 10, and they trail by 8, and the Raiders get the ball on the 17-yard line after a steam forward out.
Hold on, I thought... So Nottingham haven't got 27 points. What have they got?
They do. They have 27. I said 21 before.
Okay.
So Davidus is just correcting me, and he is right. They are...
Cool. Sorry.
Yeah.
He just signed I'm pretty sure David has just signed a contract over in Poland.
Oh.
If I remember rightly. So congratulations, mate.
Congrats indeed.
Apparently, Mrs. Islands just messaged me to say there is a wasp the size of an absolutely fucking knot in the kitchen. So I'm leaving the dishes for you. I'm like,
just message you back and say Steve's on his way.
Yeah. I'll see you in a minute.
It's fuming after Steve kicked it out of his house. It's pissed off at you.
Fucking yeah, I know. He's going to be at yours next, Oz.
Yeah. It's made its way. It was from Berkshire to North Wales up to County Durham.
Yeah.
He's a furious wasp.
Hey, no problems, mate. No problems.
Man.
We are
Awesome
we're more than happy to give you a shout out for the fact that's great, man. Getting signed European team. Congrats. Needs to be big upped. We need to get more of those.
I'm all for blowing smoke and putting a spotlight on players and teams.
Especially when it's well deserved. Like it's big ups, man. Big ups. None of us have fucking Steve played in the States, so he'll wank on about that for the next half hour. But
I played in Europe as well, Oz.
Yeah, I knew that was coming. That's why I didn't. That's why I didn't say. I was like, none of us have played in Europe. I was like, I bet you fucking Steve has, and he'll just.
Well, I have, yeah. So fuck you.
Yeah. Does Belfast count?
No, Belfast doesn't, because Northern Ireland's part of the UK.
Yeah, that's Northern Ireland. That's UK. South Dublin counts.
Anyone new? Yeah, anyone know an EU passport D-line that wants to play? Mike.
Oz?
No, I haven't got an EU passport. I have, I got an Australian one, New Zealand one, and a British one. So,
You've
unfortunately,
got 3?
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
An Australian one, or what?
A New Zealand one.
New Zealand, yeah.
Yeah, and a British one. They pretty much do the same fucking thing. Like, I know small. Yeah, the Australian and the New Zealand passport both give me pretty much the same access to countries. They pretty much do the exact same thing. It just makes it easier for whichever one of those two I'm going back to get into. So
I was going to say we hadn't had much of a shout out for the Seahawks today, so
there you go.
There you go. Well, Sealand Seahawks. There you go. It's an international team that cares.
Oh, the Bulls. Oh, so we mentioned before the Bulls took over inside the Knots 10. The QB fumbles on the 1, recovered by Knots.
Bagger.
Mike loves a boonie more than anybody else that I know.
He rocks it.
Try and pop these down, and I can put it on properly. Give it the credit it's due.
And I was gutted because the onside chaps would give it a massive shout out, and I was like, I'd love to have been able to send them some, but I think Jack's got a limited number. So
shout out to Jack Farr for sorting these out.
Jack Farr, big loves.
He's a man.
He is the dude. And why not? While we're on Shard Productions, shout out to them because I love them. Come at me.
Let's get. Yeah. Bulls versus not shithousery. So there must have been
2016. Come on, you going? What's that? 6 years?
Yeah.
No idea.
Yep. Oh, I'm just saying. I'm assuming it's tied in with the fumble on the 1 recovered by Knots. I'm assuming that there must have been something similar happen in a previous So Matt and Carl were great for the promo. There we go. Warriors 34, Bristol 17.
That's not a
Hardwick pick 6 walk-off
Hardwick.
touchdown in the 2016 Birmingham Knots game. I'm wondering if that's
Right.
But yeah, so Warriors have scored again. 34-17, starting to open the gap up a little bit there over Bristol.
But it's still not a shoo-in. It's not a
No,
kick-in.
not at all. Not in the slightest.
Good turnout.
You know, if you look at the only other game the Warriors have played this year, 44-3 over Solent, and then Solent comes out and beats the Blitz. So 34-17.
Didn't the Warriors beat the Blitz as well?
I don't think they've played because they didn't play. This is only week 3.
Yeah. You're right. Sorry,
Blitz played the O's. Blitz played the O's.
and the Thrashers. Yeah.
So Blitz sort of beat the pants off the O's in week 1, and then lost to the Thrashers in week 2.
But is this showing us that Matt? Hey, look, Natalie Breen.
Let's go to the Roughnecks.
Yeah, I'm obviously going to back. I'm backing the Roughnecks in this one because he's,
definitely.
Because of
I just wish Chris had been man enough to make a pick and back his own team.
Yeah. So what I'm with this result? Does this firmly or loosely place the Bristol Aztecs as the second team in the Prem South?
17th most points that Bristol have ever scored on the Warriors. So great showing there. I personally think it loosely puts them above the Blitz.
We have to wait until they play the Blitz.
We have to wait until they play the Blitz.
Okay.
Because that's the whole any given Sunday sort of thing. It could come out Bristol has a bad game and lose to the Blitz, and then we go, well, turns out we know nothing. So I feel like it loosely puts them in the same sort of tier as sort of Solent, because that's the other thing. It's the reverse fixture of Solent versus the Blitz is also, will tell us a lot, because 9-6 is a fucking close game. That is such a close game, and it was, as you mentioned, it was from what you said, it was an upset. Going into the game, people thought the Blitz would win.
Yep.
A lot of people I spoke to thought Solent would give them a good run, but they thought London would win. And I was, when we did our pre-game picks, all 3 of us picked the Blitz to win.
Yep.
But Solent came out, they proved us wrong. They performed, amazingly to come out and get that win. But until we see, Aztecs play Solent or Aztecs play Blitz or so on and so forth, it's still all a bit of a jumble below the Warriors, is my personal thoughts on that.
Yeah. I think you're right. I'm looking forward to that. When do the Aztecs play the Blitz?
I don't know. If only we had a website that we could look and figure out what fixtures are.
Well, don't use our one because it's not right. Our one's not right because it's not been updated. I need to get. I've been asking.
Imagine having a product. Imagine having a product and telling people not to use it because it's not up to date.
Well, yeah. I'll tell you to use it and it's wrong. Let me have a look.
Oh god.
Gladiators 10, Cardinals 0. That's the full-time score.
It's a full time.
There you go.
Colchester, Crazy Dave, way to go.
And the 28-6 to the Alphas. The 2-point was no good.
Yeah, 2-point PAT was no good, and Tommy Lunchtime's phone's dead.
Oh wow! From the
Warriors. Aztecs play the Blitz the 22nd of May.
Ooh.
Just to let you know.
And the other thing we've got to fit in there is we've got to fit the Exiles in there as well. Actually, I feel like it's a little bit.
That's the next game.
Yeah, I feel like it's a little bit of a disrespect for us to be sitting there and be like, Solent, Blitz, Bristol, Solent, Blitz, Bristol. But the Aztecs do fit in there. I feel like the only ones that, no offense, that don't really belong are the O's.
Oh yeah.
It's just a matter of time.
They've had a spanking.
Well, no, I think it's down to. I think it's between the Exiles, the O's, and the Thrashers of who's going down. That's what I think.
Even though the Thrashers have literally just beaten the Blitz.
Yeah, I do.
Because I feel like that win removes them.
I think the Thrashers are winning that race, but they're still in danger. They still got to win games. So
does the Blitz though. If you look at it, the Thrashers at the moment are 1-1. The Blitz are 1-1.
Yeah.
It's.
Yeah, I see that more as a one-off. It's a great win. It's a great win for
You don't think they can win the reverse fixture?
No, I don't think they will. I'm not saying they can. I don't think they will. I think it gets viewed as a great win for the Solent Thrashers and a blip on the record of the London Blitz. Do you see what I mean? Like that. That's what I think. So I still think that London Blitz are very capable of staying up. I don't think the record. Go on, Mike.
Just going to say, just from the Birmingham Bulls Twitter feed, you can jump back on in a sec. Caesar's driving after starting on the one big stop or turnover needed by the D. And then Ryan Lloyd with the pick in the end zone returns to the Bulls 30. He's picked it off in their end zone and brought it out to the 30. So the Bulls still staying in it.
Onto their own 30.
To their own, they've brought it from their own end zone out to the 30.
So he ran it 30 yards.
Good. Yeah, he's done well.
60.
No, not 60 or 50 or however bullshit size the Britball's playing on this year. Who knows?
Yes. So last that we had for the Oxford versus so Saints versus South Wales was 7-all. Was the last that I'd seen for that game.
Sorry to talk over your Thrashers chat there, Stevie.
Sorry, mate. I think I'm done.
So we've got Mikey's just mentioned that we've got the Thrashers versus the O's next week. Liam mentioned that the Warriors just had a pick six call back. So it looks like that they are sort of taking the driver's seat. So James has asked if we've got any Wolverines updates. We do.
Just the 21 something, wasn't it?
Yeah, what we had from Brad, wasn't it? 21-13 or something? Is that
that
right?
was a half-time score, so we haven't had anything since.
Yeah, so 21-13 was half-time score. No worries, Russ. It's good to see you. And
see ya? Well,
yeah, good to see you in the chat.
Oh.
See ya, wouldn't want to be ya. Fuck off, Steve.
I'm just watching this pick six that was called back. Oh, so Ivan's out. Ivan's not the QB now, and there's a terrible throw. That was awful. He just like sort of what do you call that in basketball where they just sort of loop the ball?
Skyhook.
Just skyhooked it over like two. There was none of his players near it. Just straight into the hands of a warrior. There were about 3 warriors around it. They're easy blocking, and they ran in. But it was called back. I don't know why.
The Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
It's really poor.
So James is going to besmirch Bread and just mention that he's unreliable and won't hear anything different. Yeah. Oh yeah, it is blatant besmirchment. And Russ has just mentioned that they've finished practice ready for Bournemouth next week. So that'll be a good game to cover. We look forward to it. Congrats on the win last week as well, the 13-7 that you had.
Mikey Wall now there say it called
hospital pass. Yeah, but it was more the technique. It was like that he got the ball and he went whoop. You're like, what the hell
is that full time? Is that full time there?
No, it's not full time. No. I want to take the ticker off because the score's coming too quick now for me to keep up with it. I
can't keep up. Touchdown Darlington. 27-0. PAT is good. So the Steam are really giving it to Nottingham today. And I think we had quite an overwhelming vote of Nottingham, just because I feel like, and this ties back into what we were saying earlier on today about, taking 1 or 2 weeks worth of performances as sort of skews your perception of things, because they had a good performance against DC, who collectively is seen as one of the worst teams in Britball. Because Nottingham's come out and had a good performance against a bad team. We've gone, oh, Nottingham, away we go. You're going to win the div. And the Steam are just slapping them around.
So what's the score?
That's 27-0 to Nottingham to Darlington over Nottingham. The Bulls failed to convert the 4th down, and it's not ball late in the 4th.
Fair enough.
Just got a full-time score to put up.
Russ, we can say they were fantastic. They were brilliant. All of his posts by LL Cool Pete were amazing. 55-7 Falcons over the Spartans full time.
Yeah.
So we've got a little fight going on. We've got a fight going on in the chat here. So James has mentioned that Brett is unreliable and won't hear anything different. Sam's come out and said that Brett is reliable and James is athlete's foot personified. Get your own original insult, Sam. Absolutely diabolical. I've never heard that before, so I don't know who's out saying that in the Greater Manchester region for him to steal it, but that is great. Athlete's foot personified. It creates a very vivid. Yeah, that creates a very vivid image. Look at you, foot fungus. Get out of here.
Well, as we run into the last sort of 15 minutes of the broadcast, do you want me to do our second to last runners? And
yeah, well, Russ is going to catch up on Gameday Live +1. So
over on Facebook +1.
Yeah, on Meta +1.
Yeah, go on, Mikey. Do a rundown, man. Let me just finish. Let me just do the update. There you go.
Oh, is that
you
Facebook?
Just refresh your screen, and in another couple of minutes, you can give the update.
Yeah, it's all right. North Wales, yeah. I can't think it's not going to
just don't use the website because that's not reliable.
It's not going to be much different when I get down to Cornwall, I don't think. So
Cornish internet is atrocious.
Oh, is
it?
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, Mikey, I was going to ask you before you do that. Sorry.
Yes, love.
We've got Watergate Bay on the 11th of September, I think.
Something like that. Hang on.
What do we do about Gameday Live?
Before I give Duff Jen over.
I was going to say, what do we do? Gameday Live won't even be on then, will it?
Yeah, it's the beach flag.
No, not in September.
Nah,
it won't be.
Finished.
We're done usually by end of August,
finished.
like the Britball season.
Yeah, cool. Because my missus just asked me, and I was like, I don't know.
So, while we're here, ladies and gentlemen, blatant plug. There's 2 spots left for in teams left for the beach flag. There is a couple of spots left in the Battle of the Bars on the 8th of October, which is also in Newquay, which is going to be a wild weekend. The Slate Cup, yeah, that's full. Yeah, the Stone Cup, women's Canadian rules. There's still a couple of spaces in there. Get involved. And then on the 3rd of December, we have the Schmider 2 in Bristol, which is going to be also a hell of a lot of fun.
Are both the Slate and Stone being played in Milton Keynes?
Yes, they're in Milton Keynes, and there is a extra little mini flag tournament that's going to go on called the Charcoal Cup, which I am currently sorting out. So that should be
how many other types of industrial materials can I name cups after?
They're all versions of grey, aren't they? So
the granite cup is coming. The granite cup is coming.
That's it. I'll think of I've been bored for a little while. I've got a couple of days off. I'll do the granite cup for something. I don't know what. It's been a couple of days.
Score rundown.
So the Canberra Nighthawks 0, Edinburgh Wolves 44 full time. London Warriors 34, Bristol Aztecs 17, Tigers 13, Wolverines 21, Vikings 0, East Kilbride Pirates 14, Saints 7, South Wales Warriors 7. Nothing from the Blitz B versus the Hornets. The Birmingham Bulls 19, Caesars 27. The Romans 28, Revolution 7. Full time Falcons 55, Spartans 7. Roughnecks 12, Dumfries. Dumpsters.
No, the Humphreys Dumpsters are not. It's the Roughnecks lead 18-0.
18-0. The Stags 35, Kings 0. Raiders 0, Steam 27, Bombers 14, Mustangs 3, Scunny Alphas 28, Warhawks 6.
Ooh, I've got a score update.
Hereford Stampede 0. In fact, why don't I do it properly? Stampede Stub 0. Apache Monarchs is full time 38-0. Gladiators 10, Cardinals 0 full time. Oosh Valley Eagles 0, Devils 6. And Berkshire Renegades 0, Sabres 7.
So we've got full the Warriors Saints game. South Wales Warriors Oxford Saints has gone full time, and that finished at 7-all. So that is a tie there for Oxford. And how did we go from 12-6 to 18-0? We took the 6 from one of the teams and gave it to the other one. That's how it happened. That's how it happens, LL Cool P. You take 6 and you add it to 12 and you get 18.
Okay. But yeah, they're the rough scores. I'm sure we'll have another stab at it later. But the Warriors 34, Aztecs 17. That's a really good
Full
outcome
time.
for the Aztecs.
That's gone full time. So you've got to be, Bristol. I was going to say Bristol got to be happy with that, but at the same time, I don't know if they do. Because at one point, you were what, 21-17 or 21-14?
I can't remember.
It was within 10 points at 10 points at one point, yeah. So I wonder why they pulled their QB, if they did, or if he got injured. Because, as you mentioned, he was giving them fits to start with.
Yeah, I don't know. It may just be that I don't know who the backup QB is. What I saw of him, with that interception was a bad decision, but he could be, brilliant, right? Like, you'd imagine he's good if he's playing for the Aztecs. So,
Moses Malone with the skyhook.
It didn't. Honestly, it looked really bad on tape.
Have you done the full time for the South Wales Warriors? 7-7?
Yes, 7-7. And Scunny Humber has gone.
Scunny Humber.
Scunny Humber. It sounds like an old Englishman you'd expect to meet in a pub. Like if you're looking for dodgy dealing. Oh, you need to go find Scummy Humber. You do. 28-6. I don't know what that was. That was slightly Cornish, slightly Devonish, like.
Devonish.
No taking a knee for overtime. No, that was what we were talking about saying there's no overtimes.
Look at the yawns. Apologies.
There you go.
Is that what we do? Did we do the whole? We call a game a draw. I think we do in this league, don't we?
Yes.
And then it's playoffs.
A draw is a draw.
Into overtime. Yeah.
We call a draw, or a draw a tie.
Yeah. Final score: 7-7 for the Saints. South Wales Warriors block a 50-yard field goal attempt on the last play of the game. Oof.
They didn't need to do that, did they?
No, that's what I was just thinking. I was like, that's great to block the 50-yarder, but do you really think he's fucking kicking that? Like,
Have a go,
I would have just stood back. Go on then, mate.
yeah.
Go for your life. Yeah.
I saw you miss one from 23.
Yeah.
Natalie's just come out with the correction because LL Cool P is the correct stats man. How did we go from 12-6 to 18-0? We didn't. We went from 12-6 to 18-6. Final score. So congrats to Chris and the Roughnecks there.
Yeah.
Well done. Awesome. Well done.
You see,
Next time, stop being a pussy and actually call your win.
You see, I'm not looking forward to seeing the predictions and seeing how wrong I was for an awful lot of these.
Well, I was going to say, do you want to bring them up and we can just, for the last sort of 7 minutes, we can do a quick recap?
Yeah, bring them up, Steve.
Yeah. Oh yeah, sorry, I've got my desktop now.
That's you.
Can't wait to see Sean's power rankings to see how this shakes things up with Bristol's performance as well.
He's doing things.
There we go.
Witchcraft is happening. So there you go.
So should we go through like game by game?
So the Roughnecks have won. So I'm very wrong.
Yeah,
but how wrong? How wrong? 18-6.
What?
Looking. Oh, was it 18? No, 12.
18-6. 18-6. It was 18-6.
Why she put-
18-6.
Is it?
Yes, she's put 18-6 final score because she had originally put 18-0.
Ah,
so she corrected herself.
I thought she 18-0'd it, agreeing with you guys. That's why I didn't put it up.
I read it.
Touchdown Raiders. Touchdown Raiders 20-6. 2 point no good. Lundy catches the pass to the left of the end zone.
I think there should be 20. I think there should be 27.
27.
27-6.
And then
so the comeback is on.
Yeah, so the Sabres Renegade has gone full time. Sabres 7-0. And not score at the death following a personal foul call on third down. PAT good. So it looks like Knots is going to win that one 34-19.
Okay, give me a sec because I just messed up. Facebook had changed the way that you fucking edit stuff, and it's trying to offer loads of tags up, and it's winding me up.
Right, so we'll have a look here at we've got Mikey and the Roughnecks Humphreys. Fucking hell, I've done it too now.
The Roughnecks Humphreys.
Yeah, the Humphreys dumpster fires. Like,
That's
Fuck's sake.
Humphreys dumpsters. I thought the Humphreys might win. I was very wrong.
Yeah. Well, not very wrong. 18 to 6. It's not
Wrong's
too bad.
wrong. Wrong is wrong.
Wrong is wrong. So Donny and the Bombers is 27-3. Start of Q4.
Quarter 4. We've got the Renegades, the Sabres. I got that right.
Yeah, you got that right. You and Steve both picked East Essex. I went Berkshire, and I was wrong.
You got Caesars right. Caesars over the Bulls.
Picked the Monarchs, though.
Yeah, you picked the Monarchs, and I don't know why. God bless you for trying.
No, because I thought that you were... I was trying to play mind games with you.
Doesn't work. I haven't got a brain.
And then Steve... And then Steve wouldn't let me change. Because it's bad for the brand. Romans Revolution. We all picked Revs. We all picked Romans.
All
three of us picked Ipswich to beat the Glads, and we were wrong.
Yeah.
Who got that right?
Hatch, Tabs, SJ.
Not Hayden, which is a shame.
Sean and Ash as well.
Jesus.
So it was a split one. That was a... Yeah, you said that was the only one... There was one other that was the only one that we were split on. This was a 50-50
split.
So
that is 50-50. Yeah, the other one was the Alphas Humber.
Yeah. So, Tigers, Wolverines. All three of us picked the Wolverines, and that's come through.
Yep.
Is that full time there then?
I don't know if it's full time, but it can't be far off. Yeah. Swindon, Hereford. We had a mixture of picks, and we're all wrong. Because it looks like that could be a 0-0 draw.
0-0.
Is that right? Jesus.
The Stags versus Kings. I get to keep my clothes on.
Yeah.
Which is a benefit for a lot of people.
Raiders Steam. Yeah. Sean knows something we don't.
Good on Sean. Falcons, Spartans.
Yeah. Hayden just probably thought a Spartan was cooler than a Falcon, so
he was wrong. So
yeah, he was wrong. Bombers, Donny and the Bombers. We all picked Lincolnshire.
Donny and the Bombers. Yeah.
We haven't heard anything from the Blitzby Hornets game, have we?
No, not yet.
No. It was a late window game.
Got 0 updates for it. Let me just see.
I've seen nothing for it.
Yeah, 0 updates for it. Let me just go and have another look.
The Vikings have scored, so it's now 14-6 Pirates over the Vikings.
Well done, the Vikings.
Yeah, go on the Vikings. Claw it back. So Bristol, London. We all picked London, obviously. Yeah. There we go. Steve.
What?
Steve coming in here. Yeah, Steve coming in here with the Phuket Nighthawks, and it's not worked out for you, as they said fuck it the moment they stepped on the field. And then EKP. Vikings. So I'm the only one who's picked EKP so far out of those two.
Well done.
And again, Sean, Dark Horse, knows something we don't.
Yeah, Sean's done well.
Devils, Ushbelly. That was a 6-0 final score?
I think it's 6-0, yeah.
It's currently, I don't know if it's a final score. I don't know if we've got final for that. That's the latest score we've got.
Saints and Warriors, doesn't matter because they drew. And we picked winners.
Did they finish? Did it finish?
Yeah. 7-all draw.
7-all.
Well, I don't know where these games
and then Alpha's Humber.
Steve went with the Warhawks.
Steve back in the Warhawks. And they got shafted.
Yeah. I miss you, Nina. I miss you, Nina.
Oh, dear.
Steve's going to get shafted by Rebecca later on.
Yeah, just let's not tell her.
Who the fuck is
Nina? About Nina.
She knows who Nina is. She knows who Nina is.
Oh, that's even worse.
Makes it even funnier.
Oh, God. I really hope she's not watched this. But yeah, good God. So yeah, correction from the Nottingham Raiders, it is 27-6.
Yeah, 27-6.
Right, I was going to see if I can find any different score lines. Romans 42-7 now.
We've really enjoyed having you here watching us, Dennis. We've got an angry reaction from Aaron Gilbraith.
Who's Aaron Gilbraith?
Oh, what? He's usually very funny in our chat. Maybe it's because he didn't like Apache stuff. Because he's a Bristol dude, didn't he?
I feel like it must have been me talking shit about South Yorkshire. Like,
I don't know.
Well,
He's not happy. We've got an angry react from him though. We've got some love from Robert Osborne. We've got a hug from Aaron Croston, and we've got a like from Darren Walker. So we really appreciate that, guys. And if anybody else wants to go out and click one of those reactions, you should do it because
do it now. Do it. Just do it now. Just do it.
It's good for the algorithm or something along those lines.
We don't care. We don't care.
That's what they say. That's what they say on the like and subscribe.
Oh mate, on every single video I see on YouTube, it kills me.
Ever.
That's why I don't bother. I don't do it for ours. I just think, look, you're here, like, cool.
Yeah, make sure you like and subscribe. It's great.
Let's just get on with the stuff that you want me to talk about.
Yeah. Oh, Mary's dropped us a like, so thank you very much, Mary. You've given in to peer pressure.
You.
Well done. Jeff, long day at the office.
You're weak, Mary. You're weak.
Sorry, Jeffy.
Stop being a mindless drone, Mary. Stop doing what the media tells you to do.
Sorry, Jeff Garside. 38-0. We have the updates.
Any update on Storm and Stampede? Yeah, last time we heard they just weren't doing fuck all. It was 0-0, and they decided not to play again.
They just stopped playing.
They walked on the field and they're like, if we don't actually play, no one loses, right?
The participation game. Oh, God.
Any news from the Night Crawlers? Push the feeling.
They got smashed 44-0.
44-0.
Yeah, they got beat so bad that they have decided to move from where they are, and they've become the Holt Whistle Nighthawks. If you're wondering where Holt Whistle is, it's in Carlisle.
Well, there you go.
It's on the A69 between Newcastle and Carlisle.
Oh, blimey. Well, how's about we do one last rundown, and then I think that's 5 o'clock, Stevie. Unless you want to carry on for.
No, I don't want to carry on. I don't even want to be here now.
I didn't want to be here to start with. I was just trying to get my love across for Nina. That's the only reason I'm here.
Yeah. And by the way, Nina, if you are out there, call me.
Call me.
You've got my number. It hasn't changed. It hasn't changed in 15 years.
Yeah, it hasn't. But also, I have moved. So come on.
Oh, good God. So we have the.
I've got my own house now. So what?
Yeah, filled with a wife and 3 kids.
Yeah.
They can go. So the Paris.
I'm so much more successful than when you last saw me, Nina.
Come back. Please come back. I miss your smell. So we've got we have the Parisian Nighthawks 0, Wolves 44, the Warriors 34, the Aztecs 17, Tigers 13, Wolverines 21, Vikings 6, Pirates 14, Saints 7, South Wales Warriors 7, Blitz B, Hornets still no score, Bulls 19, Caesars 27, Romans, what was that? That wasn't 35 anymore. I'm sure that's even more.
42, I think.
42-7 over the Revolution. Falcons 55, Spartans 7, the Roughnecks 18, Hunters 6, Stags 35, Kings 0, Raiders 6, Darlington Steam 27, Bombers 27, Mustangs 3, Alphas 28, Humber Warhawks 6, Apache 38, Monarchs 0, Gladiators 10, Cardinals 0, Ush Valley Eagles 0, Norwich Devils 6, Berkshire Renegades 0, East Essex Sabres 7.
Did you say Berkshire?
Berkshire?
Berkshire! Did you say Berkshire?
Shut up.
Yeah, Berkshire. It's just around the corner from Woking.
Yeah. And the Hereford Stampede.
How did Leicester get on today?
And the Hereford Stampede versus Swindon Storm is... No! There you go. And that's your rundown of the games in Britball today.
Cool. I think my favourite is actually still the Humphreys dumpster fires.
Yeah, quality.
Or the or the Mercy Rule Nighthawks.
My favourite nickname, my favourite nickname we've given out is still Tommy Lunchtime. That was just
Tommy Lunch.
hilarious.
There you go.
Tom Noon.
So that Cool P.
Hello, Cool P as well was good. Oh yeah, we've got to give a special shout out for him today. Unreal with his stats. So thank you.
We call him LL Cool P because we can't actually prounce his name on screen.
But that's not his real name. I think his name's like Chris Williams or something. But anyway,
his name's Grant.
well, I'll pop back in a couple of hours with the proper final scores, do all the scorecards and everything. So yeah, we're done now. 5 o'clock. See you later.
Love you. Bye.
Call me Nina.
Call me.